What'd you say?
I said, fact is, prayer doesn't do shit. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, period. You're just talking to yourself.
No, I would say it does do something. I would say
what is that?
A lot of people, well, I'm just going to talk from my experience.
Time out. How are you going to say a lot of people and then say, I'm going to only speak from my experience?
Speak for them, but because I'm going to talk about myself.
Okay.
So when I pray, it's kind of like a sense of relief. Like it feels like I know I don't want you to care. I'm just saying, like it does.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I said what I right, and I don't care nothing about what you said. I'm only concerned with what you can prove. Can you prove that prayer does anything demonstrative?
Yeah, I can. If I can pull up some sources.
Take us. This should be interesting.
For my waiting music.
What you say?
Sexy Red better. So if you want to whistle that.
No, I don't know none of that. Hola, Neda. ¿Cómo estás? Please let me know, because my bet is that this great person, Sinai, is never going to come back with any proof. That's my
Give me a second. I'm just trying to find a reliable one.
You ain't never going to do that. Never. Ever. But anyway, Christmas is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town, folks. Who's on your wish list? What's on your wish list? I'm wishing that somebody would disprove going strong. Aren't y'all tired of it? No one can ever prove it. Prayer is pretty much meditation. That is not true. When you are praying, that's not the situation. And even if that is true, it doesn't have any demonstrative evidence, any empirical evidence that it does anything of value. I could give you that it would probably make your blood pressure go down. I'll give you that. And the only reason why I'm gonna give you that is because in my broker days, I used to donate plasma, right? So sometimes too high, they just tell you sit down like another 15 minutes. So
Okay, I
if a
have
person
two.
wants to make
You said what's the study? I was gonna pull it up. I screenshotted it because I have two. Baylor, are you listening?
mm-hmm.
News.web.
No. What's the name of the study?
Okay. I gotta go to my search.
Listen, by the time you find this evidence, I can guarantee, or anybody that's a believer, the rapture is gonna happen.
The rapture is not real.
And neither is this study that you're gonna pull up.
What do you mean it's not real?
Because I know that you can't. I do this for a living, literally.
Oh, you sit on live and talk about praying, how praying doesn't work for a living?
Mm-hmm. One of my side hustles. I work, do that shit, scam a little, you know.
As long as it's the big government.
Mm-hmm. I'm joking.
I'm not.
What kind of bullshit is this?
The kind of bullshit that you pulled up into.
Yep.
You know, you just whipped right up into some bullshit and stepped in a big pile of it. Amazing. Ha 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 ha, my ass.
Hey,
Ha
this
ha ha
dude,
ha,
bro,
my ass.
this guy.
What's your motherfucking age and your motherfucking religion right now?
My motherfucking age is 20 motherfucking 1, and my religion is motherfucking Christian.
What happened to
Okay.
manners?
Prayer doesn't do shit. Not a goddamn thing. And that's a fact.
Yeah, this
So
man
the
said,
study's called Benefits of Prayer and Mental Health.
Hold on. I was talking. At least let me get my piece out.
She's your sister. Shut up.
Bro, Fox, I could say so much shit about you, bro. Okay.
Talk to
Come
me.
on, bro.
Talk
You're
to me.
supposed to be Christian.
Hold on.
Please do.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. All right, okay, because she just doesn't have no manners. Okay,
You're
so
the one that came up.
all right, I'm trying to. Her voice is
All right, go
piercing.
ahead.
So
Talk to me.
okay, Reggie, here you go. So why do you believe that Jesus Christ never was?
Listen. The amazing.
Yes.
The conversation is about prayer. Do you have any put on prayer about it being real?
Bro, I'm trying to get to that point. If Jesus is real, yes, then prayer is real.
But my ass. Talk about prayer.
Prayer.
Or get kicked right now.
Prayer is real. I'm saying prayer is real.
Can you prove it?
Yes, Jesus was a person.
Jesus has nothing to do with this conversation. Prayer is not prayer is not predicated on Jesus. Do you have any demonstrative evidence that prayer is real?
Well, prayer would be because Jesus is God.
Sanai, I'm not talking to you.
My bad.
I'm sorry, Sanai, that you gotta keep getting.
No. Listen.
Fox, we are not fucking talking to you. Shut your ass up.
Amazing.
Yes, Reggie.
Amazing.
Yes, Reggie.
Do you
shut the fuck up,
any
Fox?
Demonstrative evidence that prayer is real?
Okay, yes. Okay, so here are some facts on why prayer is real, right? And you have no facts too that prayer isn't.
Yes,
real.
Yes, I do.
Could you say?
But go ahead.
Two?
No. Show me your facts. I'm ready. I already got mine. No. Show me that prayer is real, then I'm gonna show you it's not. I already got my shit. I'm ready. I've been ready. So where's these facts at?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Okay, so just a few.
You don't got none. You
Can I tell you my source
like
now?
a motherfucker. Wait a minute. Okay. Amazing. You don't have any, right? So back to Sanaa.
He's looking it up right now.
What is the name? What is the name of this study?
The benefits of prayer and mental health.
And who did the study?
There's no
And mental health.
NY Mental Health Center.
What? No, what center?
NY Mental Health Center.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
So repeat that, and please, Fox, stop interrupting because I can't understand what she's saying. What's the name of this, Sanaa?
Benefits of prayer on mental health. NY studies. No, NY Mental Health.
Why didn't you say the full title?
Benefits of prayer on prayer. What?
Prayer and mental health.
You didn't say the full title.
What's the full title, Twin?
Where's this study from? How the fuck does she know? You the one that looked it up.
Okay, she don't want to say I ain't say it. So how about you ask her? How she know?
I'm not asking her, Sanaa. I'm not asking her shit. I'm asking you.
I'm trying to figure out the same thing.
Ben, listen. How are you trying to figure out something while simultaneously telling me?
No, you said how she gonna know if she ain't look it up, and I said I'm trying to figure out the same.
No. Because listen. You asked her what's the name of the title, and I'm telling you she doesn't fucking know because this is your point. And I'm trying to get the
said that
information
wasn't the
from
full
you.
name, and I said how you know,
But,
and you said how the fuck she supposed to know? I said I'm trying to figure out the same thing.
You asked her what the name of it was. But anyway, back to the point. Benefits on prayer and mental health study from where?
Mental Health Center.
You cut off.
Okay, the Mental Health Center of where?
New York.
I have it right here.
Bro, prayer reduces stress.
Listen. We've already discussed that. Amazing. You weren't here, right? And I'm gonna repeat what I just said. And do not interrupt me after I say this because I'm not having a conversation with you right now. I'm having a conversation with her. I said before you got here, right, that when I was your age, right, and when I used to be a lot broker and a lot bolder than what I am right now, right? We know that if you just sit somewhere real quiet, right, it will bring down your blood pressure. And I know that because I used to donate blood, right? Also, if a person is telling you that prayer brings down your stress and an anxiety, right? There's no way of you proving that or demonstrating that to me. That would be what we call bro, trust me logic, right? What I'm asking you for is proof that prayer does something to you physically that you can prove. Because right now, I can tell both of y'all, I just hit the Powerball last night and I'm a billionaire. But the second you say provide the evidence, my argument is shut down. And the only thing that I can say is, oh, I don't got to prove shit to you, right? So if a person can't see, listen. If you can't demonstrate something, it's pointless. You can tell me till you're blue in the face that, oh, I prayed and I got healed, but you can't prove it. So that's enough for talking to you. Now, Sanaa, let's get back to the original conversation that we were having.
Okay,
right?
wait. But
Amazing. No one's talking to you. No one's talking to you.
cut off.
Stop talking. I don't give a fuck. I'll drop you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking to you right now. And the next time you say something, I'm going to drop you. Test my gangster.
Bro, you's a bitch. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen. Listen. You're right. I am a bitch. And my breath smells just like coochie. You know why? Because your mom just left. Now, Sanaa, back to you, right? In this study, the benefits of prayer and meditation on mental health. Prayer and practices like meditation are associated with mental health benefits, including reduced stress, lowering anxiety and depression, improve emotional regulation, and increase hope and purpose. So that goes back to what my original argument was, Sanaa. This is all in your minds.
Exactly. So
there's no
something.
Listen to me. There's no way that you can prove to me anything that's in your mind, just like you don't know what's in my mind. So just based off of this fucking study, right? It can't be proven or disproven because you don't know how much anxiety I got. You don't know how much my stress level is. You're only going off of what I'm telling you. So back to the original argument. You can't prove it.
So you can't prove that it don't do nothing.
Yes, I can. Are you
Okay,
ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
Reggie, before you
Hey,
do,
listen. Okay.
before you do, I want to just say
Go
one
ahead.
thing. The problem with this article, I should say, is it's not a study; it's a blog post.
That
No
too.
way.
Yeah, it's a blog post. It literally says it in the corner.
Okay.
Okay. So now my proof that it doesn't work now. Remember the article that you pulled up and make sure that you pay attention to what we're comparing it to, right?
All right.
Okay. So go on mute. The Harvard STEP study, officially the study of the therapeutic effects of intercessory prayer, or STEP, was a large-scale, double-blind trial led by Harvard's Herbert Benson that investigated whether intercessory prayer influenced the recovery of coronary artery bypass graft surgery patients. Published in the American Heart Journal in 2006, the study found no benefit from prayer. Patients who were prayed for fared the same as those who were not. And surprisingly, those certain that they were being prayed for experienced more complications. Study details: participants, 1,802 patients undergoing CABG surgery at 6 different hospitals. Methodology: a randomized, double-blind, prospective trial considered a gold standard in research. Groups: Group 1, patients who were prayed for and they knew about it. Group 2, patients were prayed for but did not know about it. Group 3, patients were prayed for but told they might not be. Funding: the John Templeton Foundation provided funding for the study, which is a Christian organization. Key findings: no effect on recovery. Intercessory prayer had no measurable impact on the rate of complication-free recovery or 30-day mortality in CABG patients. Increased complications from certainty. The study found that patients who were certain they were receiving prayers experienced a higher rate of complications compared to those who were uncertain or those who were not prayed for. Significance: the STEP study is one of the most significant scientific investigations into the effects of intercessory prayer. It provided empirical evidence that despite popular belief, prayer did not improve surgical outcomes in this context. So again, remember, what are we making a comparison to? Something that has no backing that you just said to me versus something that came from the Harvard Medical School that's published in the American, excuse me, make sure I'm saying it right, that's published in the American Heart Journal of 2006, man.
2006.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's like 21 years away. 19.
And it's also been repeated.
Okay.
When?
Right. Did you hear when I said that this is the gold standard? Did you hear that part?
The gold standard from 2006.
Sanai, what's your highest level of education? Just be honest. I'm a college dropout, right? You got to associate.
Well, I'm in college right now, but I'm like at the associate level.
Respect. You're arguing against a fucking doctor that works at the Harvard Medical School, Sanai.
Appealing to credentials is a fallacy. You look like
not.
Mario. You look like Mario.
No. How do I look like Mario and I'm black? I look like the BBC that your mother runs to now that your father is on Cialis, right? And what you look like is my personal ball fluffer, right? And it's not a fallacy in this case, right? And the reason why it's not a fallacy is because, again, let's go back to what I said this was, right? It's the gold standard, right? And it's one of the most significant scientific investigations into the effects of intercessory prayer, right?
Okay,
so the study that you provided cannot compare to it. It can't.
Okay, I would say that it can't compare, but I would say yours is not reliable either because it's from 2006.
Listen to me. It's not actually from 2006. The study was over a 6-year period. Well, excuse me, an 8-year period, because it started from 1998 to 2006, right? On top of the fact that worldwide they've repeated this with 800,000 different patients.
Well, can we get a more recent one?
What do you mean more recent one? It's
So
repeated.
they keep repeating it. So do they
They
study
keep
it again?
repeating it because it's yes.
It's
I
the
told
same.
you the initial. Listen, Sinai. The initial study was with 1,802 patients worldwide. It's been with 800,000 different patients, Sinai.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, Alice, the
Oh,
fact
boy.
is that Christians said these signs shall follow them that believe. They shall open up blinded eyes. We still see eye doctors. They will heal the sick and raise the unalive. We still see funeral homes. We still see hospitals. They don't do any greater works than what they claim. So that it says if a prophet say things and it doesn't come to pass, do not fear him because that prophet is a liar. Now, if Christians saying they're doing greater works, why do we have cemeteries? Why do we have hospitals? You have to hold people accountable for their delusions.
Who was the
You're
only
not
person that was
doing the
allowed to
work.
raise someone from the dead,
Ma'am,
according
it
to the
says
Bible?
these signs
Okay.
shall follow those. That's the only qualification. And you can have faith
That's
the
not
size of
true.
a mustard seed and you can move a mountain. So if you can have
That's
a
not
size of
true.
faith and you can move a mountain and you're not even carrying a common cold,
Tell me
that means you're
where it
false.
says that in the Bible.
Ma'am, you should read the Bible. I've already know. I've already
okay.
been through Bible
Okay. Since
school.
you read it, tell me where it
Ma'am,
says
no,
it.
you go look at it because you need to see
You
it.
don't
I've
even
already
know.
seen
Just
it.
say you don't know. It's okay.
Ma'am, I've already licensed in that religion.
Okay, so then tell
so
me
don't come
what's
and
the
tell me I
verse.
don't know it. I've been teaching it since I was 7.
So
This
tell
book
me the
says
verse.
you're right there by a computer. You look that up. These signs shall follow them that believe. They shall cast out devils. They're gonna raise the dead. And anybody with common sense know I'm saying it. You just don't know the damn Bible.
I'm asking you for the verse.
Ma'am, you go look it up.
You said you studied
You can
it,
see
so you
with
should
your
be
own
able to
2
give me
eyes.
the
No, I'm
verse.
not doing the work for your lazy ass.
No,
The
you
Bible
just don't
says
know.
you're lazy.
You just
You're
don't
lazy and
know.
trifling. That's why you don't look it up.
No,
You
you're
want me to
just
do the work for
upset.
you?
You need to
Not
calm
doing
down.
it. Go look it up, lazy.
Calm down.
Get off your lazy ass and go look it up. And stop asking me.
Damn,
I'm
like
telling
you
you.
so
All you have to say is
upset.
mustard seed into Google and it'll come up. It'll come up if you
Right.
say mustard seed. Faith, that'll come up right away.
Not just that. It says
Right.
these signs shall follow them that believe. Look that up.
You just said they said we can move mountains.
Right.
I said, where
But,
they say
but
that
the
at?
point I'm
The
talking about
book
the
of
healing, ma'am.
Matthew.
These signs shall follow
Where
them
where
that believe.
Jesus was there? That's what you're saying?
Said it.
Okay. So like I'm confused. They like
The
all this
believer
weird stuff
is
is
not
happening
doing
with
any of these
Jesus.
things they're claiming. That's the proof that you guys are not healers, and so your prayers don't work. You're not doing any greater work than he is. If you say you're a liar.
I'm not doing
Right.
great work like
They
him.
do work.
Right. So you're
Hey,
supposed
hey,
to,
Gaza,
these signs
You
supposed to
don't-
follow you
don't
if
lie to
you're a
me.
believer.
I do
Don't lie to
follow
me.
him, but I'm
Okay,
not gonna
you
say
ain't
I'm
doing the
doing
work,
greater
so
than
you're
him.
lying.
I'm not.
Right. So
He's
that makes
almighty.
you a liar then, or deceived,
How am I
You
deceived?
lying. You lying.
because you're not doing what he said.
God,
I am
Scorpio.
this dude is
Man,
this
all
girl
right.
is
Interrupt.
acting
Let me
like
go
this.
because
Yeah.
now we got delusions coming in. Let me go.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, God's real.
Yeah,
If
a
he was
virgin
real, you
birth is
wouldn't have just
real.
got dropped.
And human
He would
sacrifice
have
is
just
real.
saved
You
you.
can't get no delusion than Christians.
Drop.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
After you tell me how old you are and what religion you are.
I am 58 years old and I'm a Catholic.
Fact is, prayer doesn't do shit.
Why do you believe that?
Did you not hear me read that study to her? It's
No,
based
I
off of numerous scientific. It's based off of numerous scientific studies. Would you like for me to read it to you again?
Please, sir.
Okay. Before I do that, what's your highest level of education? I'm
College.
just asking.
College.
Okay. Associates, masters, what? Just asking.
My major was biochemistry and my minor was biology.
And you're Catholic?
Yes, I am.
You Catholic?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you major in biology, but you believe in the fucking Adam and Eve story.
Yes, I do, sir.
Oh, wait a minute.
You a motherfucking lie. You a
Scarlet.
motherfucking lie.
Hold on,
You
Scarlet.
a fucking lie.
Red,
You
did
a
you
lie like a
graduate?
motherfucker.
But did you graduate?
Yes, I did. With
So
honors.
you got a BA and you have a BA in it.
Yes, I do.
That's not true.
Okay,
That's not
so
true.
how do you put evolution with the Adam and Eve story?
I wanted to have a minor. Therefore, I just
What was your major again?
Biochemistry.
Biochemistry. So you should again know about evolution. So once again, how do you put the Adam and Eve story?
God, reveal yourself to me if you're real. You whole ass motherfucker. You ain't do it.
Yeah, I can.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
I just
No.
accepted it. Period.
Okay, wait a minute. So what is evolution?
It is where man.
Nope. The second you said that, you're wrong. Try again. If you majored in this, you should know it. What's the definition? Okay, you can't do biochemistry without evolution. Yep.
And
Do
she
it.
took off because she's
Yep.
lying like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Lying. Brock, let me get your age and religion. Brock, let me get your age and religion. Unmute yourself, Brock. Let me get your age and religion. Well,
Brock,
you gotta go.
do all of them have Jesus nut down their fucking ears? Like what they got going on today? Like somebody really tried it in the comments with me. Like, oh my God, they were talking about I'm praying that you get less views in here. Praying that we get less views, bitch. You need to be praying for them damn kids that be getting touched by your pastor. Ho, worry about that.
Facts.
Because you talk about praying about views, you're praying about something that's so like it doesn't even matter. Pray for the kids. Pray for people that need a God. Pray for the people that need help. But instead, you're in here praying for views. Are you insane? Like, girl, don't ever try to talk about me about anything.
That is my favorite image of Jesus ever. That dress is beautiful.
I know. That's why I had to put it up for you. Yeah.
It's so fire. Like, get it, Jesus. Get it.
Love yours now that you're back. Bitch, what the hell are you doing for anybody else? Because you're not talking about anything. You're still in the damn comments, not talking about pure shit. Y'all
worry about those kids at St. Jude's. Fuck them.
They literally said there's stats in the Bible. What stats are in the freaking Bible? You sound stupid as hell.
Yeah, Jesus
The Romans hit 3 home runs and 1 Jesus.
There is a stat. There's a stat in the Bible. That's true. You know what it is?
But
Tied.
well, you didn't lie about that. Love yours. Are you gonna come up here or are you just gonna be a little wimp in the comments? Because I don't do that. I don't play with pussies, babes. I like to make them.
I do.
I don't just like to play, honey. I like to actually.
Listen,
I'm done.
Listen, that's what my first heckler said to me, Valentina.
What?
Something I never heard nobody ask me in my life. He said, Reggie, do you bleach your skin?
Wow.
Some guy came in here yesterday talking about something. I had like a racial crisis or something. Talk about I was white. I was like, wait, I'm not.
Oh yeah, like I literally was like, do you think Valentina's white?
That's the same guy that we had that conversation with all that time with. That's the same.
Yeah, and I was just like, I was the only white bitch up here. Don't take away my token white friend card.
Valentina, how do you feel about mayo?
Only in like maybe in like what's it called? Potato salad, maybe in tuna salad, like tuna salad.
I don't wait a minute.
I like Miracle
Whip to go to this now. You didn't know what potato salad was for a second. So I mean maybe.
Maybe. So
Wait a minute. Are there raisins in your potato?
Brock, you're tied to my jock a little bit too hard. Your father's name was Reggie the First. He died. Okay, people died. They're old. I know it's not my fault. The motherfucker smoked cigarettes and crack. That was on him. So what the fuck are you talking about? You're fucking stupid.
Well, you're trying to pretend to be you're like a medium and you can talk to the dad. I mean, I don't understand what you're trying to do.
Love yours. Let me get your Asian religion.
Y'all gonna mute me or what? You already know my age.
Yes.
You know my religion.
Yes. No, I don't. I'm about to mute you right now.
Y'all was
what you is in your religion before I kick you off my motherfucking panel.
What is with Christians and their rudeness lately?
Thing is, look, you're not that important. We don't know. Remember you. So just unmute.
Dime a dozen, man.
Your age, and we can continue. Age and religion, actually. We can continue once you do
I hate when people be like, is you gonna mute me? I'm not playing. Let's make a deal. I'm not gonna play. Let's make a deal with you. Tell me how old your motherfucking ass is, or get the fuck up off my panel.
Same age as you, bitch.
Are you 43?
Why are you acting like
I was looking for you. Are you 43?
Act like he's 23. Why are you acting like
I was looking for you.
You gotta fix your speaker. Working it off.
I don't know, honey. By the way she was talking, I could already tell where she at. I could already tell where she.
I mean, Valentina, we all know that.
You know how old I am. You already know. I can't remember you. I can't, like, if I wrote down every lyric that came to my live, I wouldn't know what to do. What's wrong with you?
I mean, we all know that Jesus instructed people through mocking. Of course, that was his favorite teaching.
Sorry,
Knowing your mom had your ass out of wedlock and you got 3 kids out of wedlock, so you going straight to hell.
Look,
I'm gonna be down there with you.
Are you asking us to hurry up and ask?
I'm gonna have a 40.
What do you mean by AF?
I'm gonna have my 40 ready for you. 2 $20 bills, crispy, ready for your ass.
You're being overcharged.
Damn. All right, 38. Fuck it.
Yeah, wait until the end of the month. She'll put it on sale because she needs to catch up. You know.
It is the end of the month. That's why I'm shooting my shot right now. $38 right now. 13 views. I mean, okay. Well, hey, part of the 13. You know, if you leave it, only be 11. So if you're gonna be here, you got.
I also love, like, I think we care about that as much as they care about that.
How y'all? My name. I'm 27. I follow.
Okay. Fact is, prayer doesn't do shit.
What's that?
I said the fact is, prayer, any form, doesn't do shit.
Of any form?
Any form of prayer doesn't do anything. No matter how you pray, you ain't doing nothing but talking to your motherfucking self.
Okay. So my understanding of prayer, I think prayer.
I don't care. I don't care what your listen. I don't give a fuck what your understanding of prayer is, and I already spoke on that. I said any form of prayer. I never asked you what you thought about prayer was. What I'm saying is, no matter what you think prayer is, it's a waste of time. No. You can come up with a something to combat it, but what you're telling me is, oh, well, my idea of prayer is, I'm telling you verbatim, I don't give a fuck what your idea of prayer is. I'm telling you, no matter what your idea is, it's useless. That's what I'm saying.
That's your stance, then? That's your stance?
That's my motherfucking stance.
Okay, then. So can I make my stance now?
Okay, so when you go back to that same point, I'm going to interrupt you again. Okay.
So the overwhelming consensus of what prayer is
I don't give a fuck what your overall consensus of what prayer is. The conversation is about the validity of it.
You said commend the premise, and I didn't say the same thing. So
listen. You are saying the same thing. In both circumstances, I don't give a fuck because what we're talking about is the validity of it. We're not asking you your definition. And again, I don't give a fuck about what you think the definition of it is. That's the search.
No, I mean you again. Also, I don't know if you're trying to record this, or you can't turn off your damn speaker.
Now you beat it down to your own.
I'm still speaking. I'm speaking mod wise now. Hi,
I'm not.
This is what mod.
You are a little kid.
Stop mute. No. You don't get on mute when I'm trying to correct something. I am trying to correct something. Look, little child, I'm going to get through this the whole time. You won't even get word out. I'm trying to explain to you that the reason why I'm telling you to stop is I don't know if you're recording or you got your speaker running, but you're causing a feedback. When somebody speaks, it's coming over multiple times. We can't understand you, and it's annoying as fuck.
So I have nothing on. I'm not recording anything. If you want me to turn my phone off, I can do that. I was talking. I'm somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to mute for you. I mean, they can mute, but again,
hey, look, I just
your point.
You do anything.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. Listen,
if y'all don't want to
about your requests, I don't care. I've told you, listen, I'm not hiding how I feel about you or your comments. I'm not hiding. I'm telling you.
I really do not care, bro.
Well, if you don't care, buzz off, motherfucker.
So again, can I make it now? My premise. You made your premise.
Listen.
You say what you want to say. Can I make my premise? Or are you just gonna be disingenuous? It ain't really no point.
I'm not playing. Listen, you are wasting your time. I told you. Listen. If your premise is not validity of prayer, you will be interrupted immediately.
You can't even hold a conversation, bro. It's sad, bro. You're grown man.
If your premise, listen, you're right. I'm a grown man, and I'm running my motherfucking life. If you don't like the fucking rules, leave.
Definitely run.
You're a grown man. You're a grown man. It's not you. You believe in fairy tales.
How much do it cost? How much do it cost?
How much do it cost to mute you?
Free.
How much? Free.
Free.
You see it? It's free. It's free. So again, unless you want to talk about the validity of prayer, you will be
okay. Then let me talk about the validity of prayer and get interrupted then, because
no. I'm not planning. Let's make a deal with you. Matter of fact, fuck you. Do you have any proof that prayer is real? Yes or no?
Definitely, if you give me the chance.
Okay.
like what the fuck?
Quit fucking crying. And give me your proof before I kick you. It's
you
sad
can kick me, bro. You got the power, bro.
I can't. Listen. You're right. I've always had the power. You don't got to tell me shit I don't know. You got some proof that prayer is real or not?
Okay, so let's get to it. So the overwhelming consensus.
I could be rolling up.
If you actually understand what prayer is, you should agree with this. So the overwhelming consensus of prayer is not you asking.
The overwhelming consensus is you can kiss my skinny black ass.
Holy.
Consensus for who?
Do y'all agree?
Like, who consensus? Like, who consensus to this? I don't remember reading this in the fucking news.
If anything's sad, it's that you at your old age, at your big age, you believe in fairy tales. That's what's sad. Shit that you can't even prove. That's what's sad. You're a man that literally gets on your knees for another nigga in the sky. That's what's sad.
What the world really was.
Girl, you hush. Girl, you hush.
Don't
You're
walk
literally.
sisters. Don't walk sisters. Don't walk sisters. Is that you up, bitch?
Love yours, baby. I bet you're a freaking baby mama sitting up there in a freaking bed that do nothing but just wait for a man to fucking save you. So I don't want to hear nothing from you, ho.
But
Please.
guys, it really does work. I mean, the world really did flood, you guys.
What's up, pretty cat?
I said in my storybook.
No kids. Then what do you do? You're crashing out. So what are you talking about?
Probably eat hot fries.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's a Trumpo too.
Ew.
He is?
Yeah, hardcore.
What is with the strychnine?
And Elon Musk fan.
Like honestly, what is?
So he's a walking contradiction.
Yeah.
Like I'm so confused
Be
because
glad.
what is with the rats for strychnine shit we got going on? Because like I know back in WW2 there were Jewish people who were pro you know who at the beginning, and I'm just like, oh why?
It don't make no damn sense.
Don't make any fucking sense. You're just like he hates you. You're the one he's talking about going after.
You don't follow Trump.
Really, you got a video on there promoting that the fact that he, quote, is removing taxes on all overtime, unquote.
Oh my god.
My own king. Your own king. You don't you pray?
So wait a minute. So
You
wait a
are
minute.
not a king.
You're a king of one?
And king of what?
So what we
You know
what we colloquially call that is a king of one is a king of a dirt mound. Kingdom of dust ain't nothing. Can't do nothing.
Embarrassing. You don't even own your own land.
What's
Can't
that
even do
is
that
he's
yourself.
king of one, and it's his people want to revolt from him. Because they don't even want to
Pull
be
me up.
It's just
Pull me up.
weird. Like why do
I'm gonna pull you up for
you?
it.
Talk to him for just a minute, please. I like to act.
All right, I'm gonna let him up. I'm gonna let him up,
Yes,
but I'm
I
gonna
appreciate
keep muting him though.
No,
I'm gonna keep on muting your whole ass.
Right, Dallas, just as a favor for me, just a little bit. I'd like to talk to him for a second. Okay, no jokes. We're not gonna joke around. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
on mute while I'm rolling up.
You give me a minute. Okay, TDV, are you there? Okay, wonderful. Well, please don't mute him. Just give me a second with him, please. All right, go ahead and unmute. I'll help you.
I'm gonna
All right,
while you're
all right.
talking, bro.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm just talking to you. All right, go ahead and unmute. Just please don't mute him, guys. Just please, just for a minute. Okay, so TDV, why I would like to hear your explanation of what prayer is.
Okay, so my explanation.
All right, so now we can continue.
Oh my god!
God damn it, cats.
Gotcha.
You really think I want to hear your back ass version of what prayer is?
My sky daddy is fast.
Yeah, go ahead and pray to get back up.
That's good. That's good.
My sky daddy's best, guys.
That was nasty.
Because like Cats does that. I knew it was coming, but it just every time it seems like no, guys, I want to have an honest conversation. Let's please, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna really talk this out. Okay, tell me what prayer is. Bye.
Bro, Cats, you need to be a clown. Like what we were talking about the other time. You probably do need to be a clown because your comedic timing is on point.
Oh, I just love doing that to them sometimes because they want to come up so badly. They gotta tell the little story so badly. So when you let them have that little glimmer of hope, oh, I can finally. Nope, you slap it right out of the face. Nope, get that out of your mouth. Nobody wants to hear it.
Denied.
Hey, Steph, what's up? Rejection.
Hey, Steph.
Anybody knows me. When I get like that, when I'm saying that, just give me a moment, guys. Let me talk to him. It's usually set up.
Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. I've only been on here like maybe 15, 20 minutes. Still watching this Pitt State game. We're down a little bit right now. How's our weekend so far?
Not too bad. Luckily, the tropical storm doesn't look like it's gonna hit, so we're good.
So,
I've been
Cats,
seeing a lot of rain down in DR. They've been having floodings a lot.
Cats, you missed some crazy fuck shit yesterday.
Oh, what did I miss this time?
Okay. God, where should we fucking start? Where should we fucking start? So let's
the science stop. You there with the science?
Yeah, you don't need to be a scientist to conduct a
I
scientific.
caught that one. I caught the tail end of that one.
But then there's one. So apparently, first of all, this guy didn't know about the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay, right.
He didn't know what the Inquisition was at all, and I'm just like, okay. And then Reggie comes in trying to help me, like, well, why do you think people in like Cuba and the Caribbean and like Mexico speak Spanish? And he legit said, and like, I feel stupid just saying it, so I'm gonna say it quickly, and then please don't make me repeat it. He said, he's like, so why do people speak Spanish? He goes, because they're not as smart as us Christians.
Huh.
I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
It hurt my brain so much. Like, I think we were done at that point. Like, we kept going for a while, but I think all of us were collectively like, okay, that's it. We're fucking done.
Well, I mean, last night we had too sensitive about race.
Oh, yeah. Oh, then we had like one guy who kept trying to convince all the women on the panel that they wanted to sleep with him, and I kind of go like, ain't nobody want your unwashed smegma ass dick. We don't need that yeast infection.
Bro, there was just a guy on Kate's Live. Bro, he was like all this shit. Can you know how Christian men be? They be like, oh, I'm a goody tissues. I go to church every Sunday and da. They talk about something, yeah, like I'm not a sinner, I'm not dirty or anything like that. Mind you, he has 4 kids and he's single. Kids, he's single.
Ooh, baby, I like you raw.
I swear to God, it's like 90% of their personality is just projection. I swear to fuck.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me that mic so I can take it away. Just like my dad. My dad got 4 kids and 4 baby moms. And I got a brother 4 months older than me.
Oh, and then this one guy was like trying to like be like, oh, you're a cat lady, and I kind of go like, yeah, well, you have a date with your right hand later on.
And no, why?
Baddest of them all.
His hand purposely goes to sleep when that happens.
Oh yeah, disassociating. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't want anything to do with it. It's gonna go numb immediately.
Like, I'll just like believe it's the dick of George Clooney. It's like it'll all be over soon. It's okay.
Maybe this is a high moment, but I just thought about it. If you throwing seeds to the wind, right? And you a man, and your hand is a man, is that gay?
Yes. Yes.
Well, hold on. Is it Trishan or is it like?
Man.
Wait, I go even one further. If you're throwing seed to the wind and you're downwind, are you purposely trying to just splash on yourself? Is that gay?
Yeah, like what if you get like it on your face? Is that gay? Is that gay?
No, but listen, I can tell you a fact. I can tell you a fact about women, though. Listen, if a woman has sex with 2 different guys in a 24-hour period, it's still a train. She just got to transfer.
Wait, had to pick up Congo.
I just think
it's like a delayed train, you know.
Right.
It's like delayed, so like it just took a while for the train to get there.
I think you are really, really high right now. Because it's your hand, so it wouldn't make it gay. It's your hand.
But it's a man.
But it's also your
It's a man's hand, though.
self-pleasuring.
Listen, but no man can't say that they ain't never been.
Well, everyone's a little
whacked off
gay.
by a man because that's your hand.
Or
you know this.
You want
Like
to do
some
this?
men-
You want to be philosophical? Okay, so if a woman swallows, is it cannibalism? Is it genocide?
Well, yes.
Yes,
The Christians, oh my God, that is a genocide.
For sure.
I think it might be like like an early cannibalism, like pre-cannibalism.
And it's the same. For sure.
That's bad. A lot of them should have been swallowed, but
No, because here's the thing: they shouldn't even be swallowed. They should have been wiped off on a tissue.
discards is
I got a joke y'all can borrow and use, right? The next time there's somebody that the next time you encounter somebody that you consider promiscuous, it doesn't matter. Especially, it has to be either a woman or a dude that's LGBTQ. Just tell them like this: like, you are so much of a hoe that if you had as many dicks on the outside of you that you've had on the inside of you, you would look like a porcupine.
Wait. A damn peacock.
Not the
What's up, Jay? Let me get your age and religion. Mm-hmm. Or Hellraiser.
I'm 40. I'm not up.
Okay. How you feel about the backdrop?
Hey, yeah, I'll drop back down. I know y'all heavy.
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say?
No, if
That's
you're
not what I
if
said.
you're not a believer, you can still talk about it.
Yeah.
I said how you feel about the backdrop.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, yeah, so I agree with it. It's a good coping mechanism. I guess it could potentially be a good coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. I guess it's nice to consider having an imaginary friend.
Right.
Mm.
That's true.
Like just recently we spent some time, so my wife and I, we spent some time in a hospital with her grandfather, and it was kind of, I won't say funny, but it's kind of strange to me, some of the rhetoric that's spoken in the hospital. Like, so everybody prays, and what they say is if he unalives, right, they say he's in a better place, right? He's with the God figure, right? If he lives, they say, well, thank God, not the doctors, right? The prayer works. So regardless of if it works or not, they're gonna give him the praise and the credit for whatever happens. So it's a non-losing proposition for the God figure, I guess.
Yeah, win-win.
Yep. He can never lose. That's what I be saying. The game is rigged.
Right.
It's too easy for him.
Right. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. If you're a believer and you believe in prayer, come on up.
It's also like, I know we all kind of collectively think of this, but I don't think we ever like outwardly talk about it. It's just a really childish way of thinking.
Yeah.
Like, like when you get older, like you're supposed to kind of realize that, like, as much as like you would love the Disney villain scenario where like the bad guy is obviously the bad guy and the good guy is obviously the good guy, you grow up realizing like that's not really how things go. And like I feel like Christians are just stuck in the mindset of like, no, good, evil, very easy to understand. God good, devil bad. It's like
So it's worse in this scenario. In this scenario, God creates the devil, right? He creates his adversary. Yeah, he's gonna create his adversary.
They don't
Man
even
knows
like
beforehand.
Yeah, he created it to be like that on purpose.
like stop to think like why the fuck do you do that, God? Like why?
Their answer is, well, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Then why the hell do you still support this shit?
God's ways are not our ways.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if they tell you like so my question is always like is there free will in heaven, right? Like if the devil was allowed to make a decision, right? Like he was allowed to make a decision and to disobey, right? Then why can't I make a decision? Like let's say I convert tomorrow for some odd reasons, like I'm given some evidence that I don't have today and I decide to be a Christian and somehow unalive, right? I gotta worship for eternity. What if I don't feel like doing it? Why can't I disobey like the devil did if I have freedom of choice, just like the whole story is just very juvenile and silly.
Like how many times did they say, well, God didn't want robots, God didn't want robots, but if you actually look into like what heaven is like, that's literally all you will be in heaven is a robot.
You know what? Right. You know what's the most irritating thing about them? And it's like I don't see how nobody can't understand this part. Fuck what you believe. Fuck what you don't. Why do people that are believers? Why do they think that we are purposely choosing to not believe? Why? Why do you think that?
Demons.
Well, here's my theory, right? So you know when people say like, why do people think it's a choice to be gay? It's because like some people theorize it's because they're actually closet bisexuals and they're choosing not to act on their homosexual tendencies. So like that's why people think it's a choice. I think it's the same way with believers. They know deep down it's bullshit, and at any time they want, they can just be like, nah, I'm not gonna do this no more. Like they don't want to, they're scared to, but like they know deep down it's bullshit. So they think because they can do that, we can.
I think also there's a fear aspect.
You want to hear? I want to hear something funny. I'm sorry. Like I thought I would be better. It seemed like I have regressed backwards with this cold thing. So please forgive me. But this is unkindness' fault because she and I was having a conversation last night. And we were talking about the ark. And she had to drink up some fucking termites. And I've been thinking about termites ever since.
No.
And that's why you're sick? You can't blame me on that one.
No. I'm not blaming you for that part. I'm just saying, like, I've been thinking about them stuff. What did the termites eat? Like, that's just been stuck in my brain. Like, that's just really fucking puzzling me right now.
That's a good one. I've never heard that one. What did the termites eat?
Like is that like psychological torture for the termites? Because they're the only ones with an abundance of food and they can't eat it. Is that like torture?
Right. I always go with like what happened to like the fish, right? Like the freshwater fish and the saltwater
the brackish
fish.
water. Like how the fuck did anything survive? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Marsupials.
Another one.
There's no explanation for marsupials. None.
Kangaroos. So, Reggie, here's a fun little factoid. I've literally asked this to a believer at one point, and so they just hopped across the tree trunks on the ocean back to Australia.
No.
And I went, you're telling me they played a big, gigantic game of Frogger?
But these trees would have been dead.
Yeah, but they would have been floating. They would have been floating in the ocean. So they just played a big game of Frogger.
Think about it. Think about trees sitting in the water for like almost a year.
Oh yeah, they'd be rotted. They'd be completely rotted.
I think the sharks could have survived.
There are some sharks that can survive in fresh water. Yeah.
Sharks survive everything. Sharks have been around I think sharks predate dinosaurs.
They predate trees.
They predate the rings of Saturn.
Yep.
So with the ark, and everyone says, Well, they found the ark. They discovered the ark. They know where it's at. But it's like Unkindness and I were talking last night. Like it would stand to reason that if all the other lumber is destroyed, if all other trees are unalived, it would have made sense for them to break that boat down and make shelter from that. So how the fuck did they find anything of that boat? They would have had to carry that shit down the mountain.
Like literally,
all that water would have went.
Exactly.
That fast.
The water, the bodies, everything. This, it just would have been horrible.
Well, and then like you think about all these animals, like even if it was a localized flood, which it doesn't specify that it was, which people try to use as an excuse. They say it's a worldwide flood. But even if it was a localized flood, how the fuck are you fitting like 2 of every animal or 7 of every clean and 2 of every unclean onto a boat that's half the size of the Titanic?
Right.
How you doing offerings with all that methane gas? That whole boat would have exploded.
Yeah, that too.
Always 17 million individual species.
Species. I always think about like some of the logic around it, like you're just using like the creation myth as like a background. Like, so this God like he has a procedure for how he's gonna go about creation. So like, if you want to start over, why go through this whole bullshit weird ass story of flooding the planet and unaliving everything, right? Why not just snap everything out that you want to snap out, right? And
Thanos got closer to that bullshit. Like Thanos just went beep, and it's like, there you go.
Yeah, Thanos did a better job. Like it's a better story. Like if you have a procedure and you have this capability, like why would you go through this whole rigmarole of marching all these fucking animals across the planet and unaliving all these random people? Like they're just like, holy shit, like the whole planet's like, why would you go through all of this?
And he didn't know who the bad ones were. Like he couldn't just like suss out the bad ones and go, "You're gone, you're gone, you're gone."
Right. Yeah.
But Jay, you haven't heard my argument using that as the reason why they can't be all good.
No. Give it to me.
Yeah. Okay. So God is all powerful, all knowing. So he knows all different possibilities of how he could unalive everything. Right. And if he's all good, he would choose a method that would cause the least amount of unneeded suffering.
Mm-hmm.
But he chose drowning,
which is one of the worst.
It's the worst.
Suffering. Right.
One of the worst fucking
any
ways.
other method. But
Right.
he did it.
Right.
So that by itself shows he cannot be all loving. But here's the other one too. And the one I always love, what about the sheep?
Matt.
What did the sheep do to deserve to be unalived? Was the sheep evil?
Evil sheep.
Right. What did the ants do? Because if it's, again, an all-loving God, you would think he would have better targeting. But apparently God can't target.
Well, where's your precision? Where's your accuracy? Can you like focus?
Does anybody watch Game Grumps? There's a very famous goofy clip of them going, and then I fired, and then I missed. I fired, and then I missed. I missed both times. I fired, and then I missed. That's God. He fired and he missed.
Yeah, he fought. Hold on a second.
I mean, damn. I mean, you might have hard drive easier.
I fired and then I missed. I missed both times. This went on for several hours. I think all the Christians are.
Mm-hmm. I'm mad that it ain't really happened. Could have took them away. The world would have been a better place.
Like we could have like gotten people who have the medically assisted unaliving, so like they don't have to suffer anymore. Like I think that's a important thing. But like Christians will get all squidgy about it. We could have like dove into stem cell research and cured so much shit, sickle cell anemia. Like my God. The amount that we could have done if it wasn't for the squidgy religious folk going, you shouldn't interfere with God's creation.
Especially,
Links. Oh, sorry.
especially someone like RFK, dumbass. Ooh.
Don't eat Tylenol with your
I get brain worm dead.
Wait a minute, did you hear?
On a roller coaster.
Wait a minute, links.
Yeah.
Did you hear how that actually came about? That's not what was supposed to happen.
Oh God, what happened?
There was this list of about 37 different possibilities on the list, and they were supposed to. Wait a minute. No, they're supposed to announce that they would go and do more in-depth research into the possibilities. In about a year, they would have the information. Trump is the one who picked Tylenol out and decided to run with it because he wanted something now.
We got another guess here though. Chris, let me get your age and religion.
26, 1999, and Celtic pagan.
Yeah, he's a friendly.
Okay, I remember you now.
But like,
our conversation.
So I just want to say back to Cass for a second. So basically, what you're putting down here, what I'm picking up, what you're putting down, he had a 5-year-old temper tantrum going, "No, I want it now," and everyone went, "Okay, Trumpy, we can have it now." Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
Okay,
Let me see if I can find the actual story. Hold on.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it.
Tap the screen, y'all. Share it live. Believers, come on up. Prove to me that prayer exists. I mean, it exists. It's an actual thing, but it doesn't do anything. Prove to me that prayer has any kind of value that it does something. And I ain't trying to hear that meditate bullshit.
Because you know what also can lower your blood pressure? Smoking. Smoking, you know what?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the only thing you have to get out of those is
cancer.
Oh my God, Valentina, I kind of hate you for that. Not the Charlie Kirk fucking replacing Leo's fucking stupid ass face. Good luck, Valentina. Naughty.
What's up to everybody that's on YouTube?
Hi,
see y'all. Last night they had me cracking up laughing. They were saying all kinds of shit. That shit was funny.
You telling me people who speak Spanish are not as smart as you who speak English? Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's actually in the Wall Street Journal that reported.
Of course they did.
That-
Rupert Murdoch hates them now.
That Kennedy's team had wanted to do this list of tout an actual autism therapy. They wanted to talk about how they were going to go through and look at all the information and do more in-depth reports. And then Trump decided, because he wanted something now specifically, because he wanted a big story to come out of it, because otherwise it'd be just like, oh, whatever. But because he doesn't think his people can handle waiting, he picked Tylenol out of it and just gave it.
So, big question I'm sure is on everyone's mind at the moment. Why are we coddling to literal adult children with temper tantrums? Why are we doing this?
I don't know. Oh, and now Portland's beaten. It's apparently a war zone.
Says fucking who?
Oh, you didn't see that today?
No.
He's sending troops to Portland.
Because he couldn't get into Chicago, huh?
He
got shut down.
Yeah, he directs the defense secretary to deploy troops, specifically the terms deploy troops to Portland.
Why are we indulging this stupid motherfucker?
I don't know. God hates us.
Oh, and BTW, you want to know something I didn't. You want to know something I didn't want, like of more things I didn't want? Did you hear that there was a nation that has condemned Israel's G-side and calling it out and like they're boycotting their products and stuff like that. And guess what nation that was, Cats?
Which one specifically?
North fucking Korea.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I didn't want to agree
because of
on
the age of
anything.
madness. The insane seemed true.
I didn't want to agree on anything Kim Jong-un ever said. I didn't want that, and they've made me agree with something he said.
Right.
Yes.
Why did they do that to me?
So trigger happy.
You're pagan. That's why you're a heathen pagan.
Oh, I just have a sense on my fucking shoulders. I just have like critical fucking thinking skills.
He likes NBA basketball. I like it.
He likes Hennessy too.
He likes Hennessy? Okay.
I used to like it.
Magic also too.
They're like one of the main like buyers of Henny.
Henny.
Yes.
So if Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump played a game of golf together, who would lie the most?
I think Trump would.
Like one of them is going to say they scored a 17 on an 18-hole golf course.
What about Vance though? I feel like
it would probably be Kim Jong Un. It'd probably be Kim Jong Un because the one thing about they both are liars, but see, Trump, you can say he's lying. Kim Jong Un, you can't say that he lied. You can't say that and live to tell about it.
Yeah, because you and your whole generation would be in prison.
I think given the nature of what they both are, like I think Kim could do it better because you're right, nobody would fucking speak out against him and but like with Trump, he can't lie very well. Like he thinks he can, but like anybody with like two brain cells to rub together is kind of going, the fuck are you talking about, Grandpa? Why are you off your meds again?
I mean, say little about Kim Jong Un, but they've done propaganda for like 50 years or something like that.
It's practically an art for them at this point.
Yeah,
Like I'm not
his
saying
father, their whole family is.
It's just,
Like, I think his brother got like assassinated at airport.
Yeah, in Indonesia.
Random
Or Malaysia.
Random girls came up to him, did something in their hand.
Yeah, she had like a poison on her hand or something.
And because they didn't pay a lot, they didn't die.
the Republicans have done propaganda, but their propaganda is really dumb. Or like I said, for anybody who has two brain cells to rub together, their propaganda, like you look at it and kind of go, what the fuck are you on? Like, who breastfed you arsenic? What the fuck?
What's up, Carlita? What's up, Tripping Chucky? What's up, Antonio? Hope y'all having a good evening. What's up, Kay?
I got to try some really good dips today because I went to an arts festival a couple hours away from where I'm at, and I got a couple of those dips that you just like mix with like sour cream and shit, and then you make it a dip, and they're delicious. I need to get myself some pretzel sticks and just go to town on that shit.
We just had at the school dip day, which all the teachers can bring in dips and for lunch and hot stuff. Yeah,
those kids made fun of that name.
Oh, the kids don't know anything about it. This was just for the teachers.
Oh, okay. Because if the kids knew about it, they would make so much fun of that name. Dip day.
Here I am sitting there with all these dips and all the different types. Now you're not allowed to eat a single damn one of them.
Why?
Medical diet.
Oh. So like they were just torturing you slowly?
Yeah.
Okay.
And guess what committee I'm on?
What?
The one that does this. So I'm the one that's supposed to help plan what sort of like special food events and stuff to help keep the morale of the teachers up.
They torturing you.
Yep. Let's do Christmas.
I do want to ask
like bringing like Christmas cookies. Yeah, sure. Well, you know.
Fine, yeah. Have some fucking Christmas cookies. Enjoy, fuckers. Yeah, fine.
Fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
We need a Christian.
Right? Where are they? Get off your
Hangovers.
hangovers.
Kind of way. They don't
Get
gotta
off
be a
your
Christian, just
hangovers.
an Abrahamic believer.
Yeah.
Any
Get off
of
your
them.
hangovers from being sad that the rapture didn't happen earlier this week. I'm up here.
Oh, I did see a funny video about that, Links. So just like a guy's returning to the office, like, hey, Tom, I'm kind of sorry about yesterday. I know I told you that you're going to burn in hell, but I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Yeah, fine, whatever. I'll forgive you. And then Tammy, I'm apologize to you. You told me my 9-year-old son would burn in hell. No, I don't forgive you. That's fair. That's fair. And boss like, okay, here's your stuff. Your file checks in there. Go. And he's like, I was having a really bad day yesterday. Man, I was really emotional. I thought it was my last year on Earth, and I would really
Violent for your thoughts.
I'd like to keep the job if there's like an opportunity.
Violent for your thoughts.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh. I would love to keep the job if the opportunity that like no, the opportunity is not there. And it's like, why not? You're like, Tom, you took a shit on my desk. How many people do you think, one, lost their jobs because of the rapture? Because they just went off on people because they're like, I got nothing to lose now. But here's the sadder part. How many people do you think unalived themselves thinking it was coming?
And here's my thing, right? And this might sound cold. Like, if they wanted to go, fucking go. But like,
Natural selection.
But like, if you took your kids, I hope you burn in whatever afterlife you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But Links, there's no such thing.
But you know what I mean. Like, I hope it's like a self-fulfilling thing, because like how DMT, you trip balls before you unalive, and it feels like it can last for like years and years and years. I hope that you tripped so hard that you spent an eternity in fucking hell.
I bet you still be telling people that you pray for them, don't you? For the rapture, I'm sure plenty. I would like to know the numbers on that. How many people actually?
Well, it always does spike when that shit happens. Every time there's like a big rapture thing, self deletions spike worldwide. Usually in America, though.
And then 9 months later, a whole bunch of babies. I mean, come on. A whole lot of people are just going at it. No protection. Like, let's just do it.
Yeah, we're about to die anyways.
Yeah, one last time.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad that you just brought that up, because I never thought of that. I should have been running around here saying, like, man, this is going to be the rapture. You might
But man, you don't want to be.
You don't believe in God. So what? You do.
But man, you don't want to go up to heaven as a virgin, do you?
No, I'm too old for that one. But if I was a teenager, I'd probably be on that one.
Come on, do it with Jesus.
Mm.
You don't want to get up there and think Jesus thinks you're a pussy, do you?
You only live once. It's almost over. I graduated in 2000. I should have been saying that shit then too. Because everybody believed it then. This rapture ain't shit compared to that Y2K shit. Nothing. 2012 was better than this one.
Yeah, 2012. Yeah, I was there for that one. It was my own little satanic panic.
I mean, I do love the 2012 movie is now a comedy.
It's fucked up. My little baby sister turned into a high school dropout and a baby mom because of that 2012 shit. And I wish I was joking. I swear I'm not lying to you.
Oh
She
my
refused to
god.
go to school. We gonna die anyway in 2012. Ain't no point in me going to school. Fucked up. She got her GED though eventually, so. Good play. That's right. Okay, watch that. Everybody believe that Jesus coming back, y'all. They said he coming back when he turned 2000. Everybody believe that dumb shit.
Question.
No, thank you. As you know, you blessed me to God.
Yeah.
Believers, where you at? I think I'm about to restart. Just kind of slow you off.
Okay, wait. Yeah, restart.
Okay.
Girl, what you done did to me? She wanna fuck. I told her suck me up on my mirror. See, I went just like I ain't had a stack now. Fucking yeah. Racks, you show the rise and riches. I was just gonna have me a back now. Fucking the baddest bitches. New freezer, new ice. See the shit that I'm wearing. A few eaters, one night. Hit them for parents. New eaters, just try. Hop in the ghost and we vanish. I them niggas seem head. I'm in my bag. Them niggas is mad cause all of the money I'm making. They tryna tickle my drip, tryna steal all my stuff with the way that I drip it. You see me stepping that deal. You know I'm shaking around. All of my bitches coming in tours. You know I'm shaking.
Fuck you, man. All right, but who next? Hey, Reggie.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Chilling, relaxing, trying to.
Y'all, the craziest shit happened to me last night.
What?
What you say?
I said, uh-oh.
What happened?
Y'all, okay, so we went to go see the baby. You know who the baby is, right?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah, so we like in the front, like we like right by the stage, okay? So my girlfriend, like she really like into the baby. Like all weekend she been saying she gonna have a baby with the baby, okay? So, you know, she just with it. Like she loved the baby. So like we start drinking and you know, chiefing and shit. And I gave her her little, you know, vape and shit, and she started chiefing. Honey, how about she fell out and passed out right when the baby came on the stage? She fucking passed out. I had to hold her up. Then the EMT came. They had to take her ass to the back and make sure that she could, like, it was crazy.
That's not the way to
So
get
now
yourself
all day I'm like,
noticed.
no, you can't drink, you can't smoke.
That's not the way to get yourself noticed.
Man, I would have cussed her out when she would have came too. Like, man, I ain't never kicking it with your ass ever again.
Literally,
Ever.
like my sister did that at a concert. Like it was her favorite artist, bro. We went to go see him right when the show started. Yo, I told her to drink water. I told her to eat before they go to the show. She said that she ate. She said she didn't have enough water. The show was about to start. I stood in place because we're right there in front. I'm not moving. You know, once you move, they're gonna take your spot right there. Once she came back, yeah, she just had to go all through the crowd back to the front.
Oh, I'm starting to got this shit already. Like it's like 12, 1 o'clock. But I don't feel like drinking no coffee this late.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be up till
To
5.
see Jeezy tonight. Jeezy is my favorite rapper.
I like Jeezy.
And we're going to see Jeezy tonight. I'm like, I'm gonna buy you some water, buy you some freaking Burger King. You better eat and drink all this motherfucking shit because you not finna fuck up me and Jeezy.
Yeah.
Tell her don't drink, just smoke. That's all she gotta do.
Right. That's what's finna happen.
Mm-hmm. Or at least wait till he performed to start.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. Because you like stand up for hours waiting on them.
Mm-hmm. T-Mill, let me get your age and religion whenever you stop spinning.
Good evening, y'all. 28. Grew up Christian. Conservative, very conservative.
Fact is, prayer doesn't do shit.
Say what?
The fact is, prayer does not do anything. It doesn't do shit. Jack shit.
Yeah, okay. That's an interesting statement to make, I guess. What do you what would you advise to do otherwise? What's the solution, I guess?
It's not a solution because what you're doing is talking to yourself. So I can just say stop. Don't talk to yourself because it's weird. It has no value.
So would you also say then there's no higher power?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Godless Reggie, but that's not what the conversation is about, and that's not the direction that we're going. We're talking strictly about prayer and whether if it does something or not.
I would say prayer can improve your mentality. So if
Based
you say
on what? Based on what? Where are you getting that information from, or is that just bro trust me logic?
Yeah, I would say based on it can give you hope.
Okay.
With prayer comes faith as well. Like if you pray, you would also have hope.
So that's not what the conversation is about. And faith is not a way of determining truth, but that's a different conversation, right? And I don't care if you have to have faith or about your personal opinion. I really don't care. It doesn't help you mentally, and there's no way you can prove that. Even if you tell me, oh well, it did help. It helped me mentally. It helped me sort out my life. There's no way of proving that, and the reason why there's no way of proving that is because you can't see what's in my mind, and I can't see what's in yours. So
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I would agree to the extent that if I don't have faith in prayers, that my prayers going.
Matter of faith, because faith is believing in something without any evidence. And whether if you have faith or hope in your prayers, it does not do anything. And I can prove it to you with scientific evidence. And you can't prove anything that you're saying right now. You're telling me what's called bro, trust me logic. You have no backing for your statement whatsoever. But unfortunately, I do. Are you ready?
Can I
expand,
say
please.
hi before you get
No,
rolling?
you cannot.
I just want
No,
to
you
say
can't say hi. Kick back.
Yeah, expand, please.
I am. What's your highest level of education?
8th grade.
Before I go on. Are you serious? Mine, I dropped out in college.
Yeah, I'm serious. I grew up in a very conservative area, and it's a private school, and that's the only education that our community gave.
Ouch.
Are you Mormon? What is your religion?
Christian.
And you only graduated the 8th grade.
Correct. A few of my brothers got their GED, but I am self-employed. I don't need a GED for my job, so I just never got one. I feel it would be good for me to do it. Never did.
Okay. The Harvard STEP study, officially the study of therapeutic effects of intercessory prayer, or STEP, was a large-scale double-blind trial led by Harvard's Herbert Benson that investigated whether intercessory prayer influenced the recovery of coronary artery bypass graft surgery patients. Published in the American Heart Journal in 2006, the study found no benefit from prayer. Patients who were prayed for fared the same as those who were not, and surprisingly, those certain that they were being prayed for experienced more complications. The study's details: participants, 1,802 patients undergoing CABG surgery at 6 hospitals. Methodology: a randomized double-blind prospective trial considered a gold standard in research. Group 1, patients were prayed for and knew about it. Group 2, patients were prayed for but they did not know about it. Group 3, patients were prayed for but were told they might not be. Funding: the John Templeton Foundation provided funding for the study, which is a Christian organization. Key findings: no effect on recovery. Intercessory prayer had no measurable impact on the rate of complication-free recovery or 30-day mortality in CABG patients. Increased complications from certainty. The study found that patients who were certain they were receiving prayers experienced a higher rate of complication compared to those who were uncertain or not prayed for at all. The significance: the STEP study is one of the most significant scientific investigations into the effects of intercessory prayer. It provided empirical evidence that despite popular belief, prayer did not improve surgical outcomes in this context.
Very interesting. I appreciate you sharing that. I can't say that I necessarily have a rebuttal for that. As you say, I can't prove that prayer does shit. So as far as for me having a rebuttal to that, me just hopping on here, I can't say I have one.
You're the most honest person of the night.
I am still very strong and have a lot of faith in my religion. Doesn't change that, because I could reiterate what I said previously about faith and hope. That's kind of where I stand. Without that, I agree.
You can have you can have faith and hope, and you can keep your religion. But one thing that you will never be able to do, as long as you walk on this earth, you will never, and nobody you go get, you'll never be able to disprove what I just said, and you'll never be able to prove that prayer is real and it works, unless you're saying that it makes your blood pressure go down. I'll give you that.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Could I put it in the same context as I can't prove that prayer does shit? I also can't prove that God exists. Could that be put in the same context?
And that's the exact reason why I don't believe, because you can't prove it.
Oh man, but that's just you gotta have faith, and that's where faith comes in.
Why would I have faith in something? Listen. Why would I have faith in something that can't be proven? Why would I have faith in something that I know that was given to me during slavery? Why would I have faith in something that was written in a European language? Why would I have faith in that when I'm black? Why would I do that when I know Africans are the original human beings on earth? No Greek, no Hebrew, no Jew can't tell me shit about creation. Why would I believe 8 billion people came from 2? Why would I believe the Noah's Ark story when I know that's not true? I'm not going to play stupid.
I guess I would say it's for the most part I would believe in the context of the contents of the Bible. I definitely understand the translations. So it went through various different translations, and it was
not
written.
The point. That's not the point. The original manuscript of the New Testament Bible is in Koine Greek. Africans are older than them. Africans are older than anybody that speaks Hebrew. Africans are older than anybody that speaks Aramaic by 260,000 years on the low end. What are you talking about? We're older than you, so you cannot tell us anything about God, creation, or the first 2 people. You can't.
So do you have written context or written scriptures from like 200,000 years ago, etc.? You do?
We didn't write on paper.
I mean, even
hieroglyphics is significantly older. So hieroglyphics is way older than anything written on paper. We're older than you. You cannot deny the fact that Homo sapien comes from Africa.
I mean, like, even if
and
they
you
did
cannot deny the fact that Hebrew does not come from that continent.
And even if they did write anything
neither does
down,
Aramaic or that.
Or because even if they did write anything down, the Christians would have destroyed it because they love doing that shit.
Exactly. We have proof of other religions that predate any Abrahamic religion. There's a lot of them. Matter of fact, one that's not even from Africa, fucking Hinduism, is way older than any Abrahamic religion.
That's
it's not the beginning of anything. That's a fact.
I am not educated on the other religions and the
just listen.
history of it.
Just go to the other screen. Listen. Go to the other screen and just Google or any fucking search engine and ask what's order. Abrahamic religions. You could even use Judaism, which you know is the oldest one. Or Hinduism, and watch what it tells you. It's not the beginning of anything. This is telling you, I only came for the lost sheep of Israel. At best, this is a stretch. And it's not even true.
In that case, so let's say if you say it's not even true,
it's not.
What about 2,000 years ago, approximately, Jesus was on this earth?
No,
I can disprove that. I can disprove that.
Yeah, they say there's evidence of that, or evidence of, like, let's say that was back in the time of the Roman Empire. They have evidence of the Romans back then, etc.
No. You're saying they have evidence, but you're not specifying on it. You're saying they say.
No, I'm not.
You can't pin.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Name one.
Yes, I
piece.
agree.
Listen, stop. Name one piece of evidence of the existence of Jesus Christ outside of the Bible. Name one piece.
Not there.
I'm not educated on the specifics. So yeah, I agree.
Why the fuck are you arguing with me about it, man?
I agree that I'm going off of they say. Like, that's I was agreeing with you on
Why
that.
would you do that?
because I have watched some documents and stuff or documentaries, and I assumed what they're talking about could be
I
believed.
can disprove every claim about Jesus.
Then you watch
and,
YouTube.
And God.
Like, did you watch
and
YouTube?
any Abrahamic God.
Like YouTube is not a reliable source.
So the Roman Empire existed? Yes.
Yeah, we know that to be a fact.
We have some evidence of the Roman Empire, Rome, coins.
That doesn't mean
that
that doesn't create Jesus. That doesn't. Are the coins Jesus face on it?
Also, like
yes, there are. There is a coin that has Jesus' face on it. They say.
No,
yes.
there isn't.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
There's a coin with Julius Caesar's face on it.
Okay, listen. You want me to disprove it?
When you write a book,
I can disprove Jesus very easily.
T-Mill, when you write a book, what do you write about? What places do you write about when you write a book?
I guess what you know of. I'm not.
Thank
sure.
you. So when someone wrote a book back in those days, they're going to talk about the cities or the towns around them. It doesn't matter if the story itself is true or not. That's not the measure of the truth of the story. They're going to always name places that they know of. That's just
like,
the name of the book.
Spider-Man exists. So, or New York exists. Does that mean Spider-Man exists? Like, they literally had Barack Obama in a Spider-Man comic. Does that mean Spider-Man exists? Because Barack Obama exists?
Wait, they got the presidential picture.
Yeah.
In the X-Men.
Yeah.
They got Nixon. They got Obama. They got all different kinds of presidents.
Yeah. Like, people use like real places in fiction all the time. It's a very easy way to create an environment without having to do an entire new world build.
Right, South Park.
Yeah.
So the Bible would be fictional with real time, places, and events in it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Just because. Listen. The material had to come from somewhere, right? The Bible, it had to come from somewhere, right?
Sure, people wrote it, yeah.
Okay, and wherever that place was had a name, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's so special about that?
Events in fiction are usually
Let him
never.
Let him answer. Let him answer. Rich.
What's special
so
about
special
it is, I would say, the stories that they write about Jesus and the miracles, the places that he went, I would say is what makes it special.
That's not new. Well, that's not new. Like, those stories existed with other gods for thousands of years. Right. Like, every single one of them was ripped from another pagan myth.
So
yes.
Now, can I say something while you're talking?
Let me get your age and religion.
My age is 68 years old, and my name is Kathy.
What
religion are you? I just wanted to get back on that conversation.
What is your religion? What's your religion are you?
I would say I'm a born-again Christian, non-denominational.
Okay.
But I'm just not like an average. I kind of believe different things. I just wanted to get back to the idea of what you had mentioned earlier, because I thought it was pretty interesting. And I was listening where you were giving out your scientific facts concerning prayer.
Yep.
Right? And while you were talking about that, I just have a different viewpoint, like being in the healthcare profession.
Listen. Your viewpoint is irrelevant. Do you have something to contradict what I just said? On top of the fact that it's a Harvard medical study, because I don't give a fuck.
Well, we're not talking about an opinion. This is a scientific. This is a study, just
what
like
study?
yourself.
Hold on, Fox. What's the name of the study?
You mean it's scientific? I'm going to read it.
No, give us the name.
What's the name of the study? What's the name of the study?
Okay, can I just say something before you go on?
No,
I'm not going. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you.
Read it.
I'm asking you. Listen,
Yeah,
Danielle, you're only going to do. Listen. You're only going to do what I allow you to do. That's number one. Number two, you have no choice but answer my questions. What's the name of the scientific study?
Well, I'm going to read it, and you'll find out what it is.
We want to read it.
Hold on, Fox. Hold on, Fox. Let me talk to her. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you.
A medical and
Listen.
scientific.
Listen. I didn't ask you if you're okay. I don't actually care if you're okay. You have no choice but obey my commands. I'm not going to play with you or anyone else, right? Tell me what the name of this imaginary scientific study is, or
I guess
leave.
she couldn't do that. So she left. Also, she's in healthcare and she believes in this prayer nonsense. That hurts. That
And the thing is, she says she's in healthcare. What does that mean? At what level is she in healthcare? Is she a doctor?
Nothing.
CNA, nurse,
Rich,
RN, LPN?
I mean, Rich, given how she spoke, she's probably like what I am, a CNA, which means that she's not in control of any medicine giving. Thanks, fuck.
Yeah, I work.
The thing is, she cut off the other conversation that was happening, just so she could say that bullshit and jump off.
Now we have a real RN, someone who's actually led people, team leader.
I just wanted to mention that anyone can say in healthcare. You can just work at a hospital and be in healthcare. You could sometimes not even speak the language of what's happening in that building. You can, there's a lot of different jobs that one can say that they have and be in healthcare and have no idea of what's happening there outside of your task that you perform. So just be mindful of when people say that. Ask them specifically, what is your role? And then that way you can gauge them, because they're trying to, add some credibility to what they have to say by, I'm in healthcare. So what is your, what's your level of understanding of the topic?
Hate when they do that.
Yeah.
And it really struck me. She goes, "Yeah, I'm non-denominational. I think I probably believe in some special things." No, you don't. You
Well,
just
also, she said born again. Like that is becoming so fucking common.
Well, born again. They were talking about that in the 70s when I was a kid.
Right? It's so common. Like it's not even like.
No, you're not special. You're not special.
They say the same shit they
You
all
just got
say.
in that water. You just got in that water. But y'all can finish the conversation with T Mills though. Whatever the fuck.
Okay. We left off Jesus not being unique. Jesus' stories are ripped from older pagan myths.
Yeah, no, don't forget we're talking about places too.
Yeah, that too. But like like the uniqueness, I guess, of the gospel, which is not unique at all.
Right, because that story definitely came from Amen Ra and other people.
And
That's
so
not
many
the
other
only
ones.
Immaculate Conception.
Dionysus, Mithras, Attis of Phrygia.
Krishna.
Krishna, yep. They literally have a David and Goliath story that predates the actual David and Goliath story in Celtic mythology called Lu versus Balor, even down to the fucking weapon he used to unalive this guy, like same fucking weapon.
My uncle can make hooch, so I don't really look at turning water into wine. I don't really look at that as a miracle. Bringing people back to life, you can't prove that. That's just all hearsay.
Walking on water, like you were like nobody can prove that.
Right. Being dead for 3 days on a Friday and coming back on a Sunday is bad math. You can't prove that just based off of that.
Yeah. Like there's nothing really
you can
special.
say there's 500. Then you can say there's 500 witnesses. The second I ask you one of their names is, you don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing special about Jesus that hasn't been told tens of thousands of other times in far older myths.
It's all malarkey. Big old fat malarkey.
And at least the pagan stories were more interesting. They didn't come with a good, healthy dose of Christian guilt.
All the Gospels are anonymous. None of them are even first-hand witnesses, any eyewitness testimony is any. No body, no family to cross-reference it with, no birth certificate, no death certificate.
Not even a whispered.
None of them met him.
His dad was a Jewish historian as well and would have been in the area at the time Jesus was, and he didn't write a damn word about him? I find that completely unbelievable.
Right. None of it's verifiable. It's all fucking cap. Every fucking word of it. The letter J wasn't even fucking created to the 1500s. Okay, you could say Yeshua, but what about Jerusalem? What about Joseph? What about Jeremiah? What about everybody? What about every fucking J name? There's too many J names. No John, nothing. It's all cap.
Yep.
Like, plus when you start reading it, when you start, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh. Plus when you start reading it, like, the God is like totally a war God. He's like not loving. He hates women. He hates children. You know, he's just freaking terrible. Like everything that y'all like stand for and y'all say, okay, you know, AB is illegal. Like, I mean, well, AB is bad and this is bad and that's bad. I mean, God did it. Like he did all those bad things. So.
You know what's one of the more creepy things that people
like my wee too.
Well, and you know what's one of the more creepy things that I'm surprised more people don't talk about is like one of the first early stories. Obviously, like God's a liar because he told the first lie in Genesis, but then like when we have the Adam or the Cain and Abel bullshit, like they both had equal sacrifices in theory, right? Like Cain did like did the land like you know like got all the plants stuff like that as like they were supposed to fucking do because like that was their punishment was to till the land, and Abel got the sheep sacrifice and he only accepted the one that had bloodshed. Like he only accepted the slaughtering of the fucking lamb. Like that's unnerving. That's really, really creepy.
And both of those took a lot of work. Like just thinking about how much it takes to like cultivate land and grow a crop.
Yeah, especially back in those days, you didn't have any books to figure out what the hell shit was going with.
Right.
Like he had to figure the shit out firsthand. He like other than his daddy, but like his dad didn't know shit either because his dad was like, I don't know, I'm just working. I was like, I'm figuring out as I go. But then like
So T-Mail, why you believe all this bullshit, man? None of this shit don't make no sense, bro. None of it.
You can say it. I'm still gonna believe it, but I appreciate being able to discuss and without getting angry and stuff like that. It's refreshing, man. So I do appreciate that. I was wondering, would you be an atheist, if I may ask? Like, is that your?
That's
yeah.
how I was born too.
I figured.
I was born that way too.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know that?
So
you was too. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
It is true. You don't know nothing when you're born until a person tell you. You only know
you
your
would say
name.
Christianity or religion as a whole. Would you say that's indoctrination? Is that the way? Like, is that a way to look at it? Like all religion is indoctrination. Yeah. Okay.
All religion. Because that's the only reason why you're gonna believe it. If somebody would have told me all this shit when I was an adult, there's no way I would believe it. No way I would have ever believed it. No way.
Okay. In the past, if we look throughout history, societies with religion, is it a betterment for society or is it worse for society?
No,
it depends on different religions, right?
Oh no, it's so much worse.
Makes it worse.
Like
for
the
society.
Nordic countries, like the Nordic countries, that like Finland, Norway, and things like that have largely gotten rid of religion, and the majority of their population are non-religious, are some of the happiest, easiest countries to live in. They're prospering. They're like crime rates are very low. Like religion doesn't benefit a society. Quite often, it harms it.
And the relation.
In my life, I would say. In my life, I would say, my belief in a higher power has given me a better mindset mentally. I would say I was depressed before I believe it,
but
and
I believed your whole life.
A lot
But you believed your whole life, though. But your whole life, you believe.
And TM,
I grew up in it.
The problem is you are doing an example of one when we're talking about statistics of like hundreds, if not millions of people. So like it might be good for you, which is like more power to you. That doesn't mean the statistics lie. Like
that's correct, Lynx. I agree. I did just bring up society as a whole, and that would, that's in a larger context for sure. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So statistically, religion harms more than it hurts.
It could also be that you weren't taught any other method of managing your life. Like this was the only way that you were taught. And so, there are other people who are taught other ways who can achieve the same goal that are
Okay.
less toxic. So
I
it's
was
just,
definitely taught that, like, Christianity, I have to believe in Jesus to get to heaven. I was definitely taught that. It took me through my teen years and beyond before I felt convicted and actually believed that. Before then, I was, you would say, indoctrinated with it. Didn't necessarily believe it. I had a hard time. I didn't have the faith. I felt I need proof,
What
etc.
convinced
For sure.
You're still indoctrinated.
Oh, I'm curious. What turned the table for you?
I felt better the more that I believed in it. So I was heavily addicted with drugs, alcohol,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
And
So you found
as I worked through my way, through that.
We've heard that part before. We're fine. I didn't know if it was something that would actually be different than many people, because the thing about religions is when you're in a place where you are more susceptible to believing in non-true things, such as when you're in an addicted state and trying to find some way to get out of it, you are more likely to follow something that doesn't have evidence to it. I was hoping it was something more than just it helped me do something that I was capable of doing myself, and I did actually do myself. Get out of addiction, for example. You did that, not God. So now that you're out of the addiction part, just quick question. Do you have actual evidence this God is real, or is it just faith?
Just faith, for sure.
Okay. Do you care what you believe is true?
As far as evidence, no, I don't care if I have evidence of
No.
God or not.
I didn't say that. Do you care if it's true?
I feel evidence would make it true.
So
I feel that would be the way to find
I
truth.
want to make sure it's clear. You are fine believing in something that is not true if it makes you feel good.
Not in a worldly context, but in an afterlife, yes.
That would still be the
context of
exact
an
same
afterlife.
thing. Till that's the exact same thing. In fact, if anything, you just did the Pascal's wager.
I did the what? Sorry.
Pascal's
wager. You're basically saying the reason why you want to believe in this is the possibility of an afterlife, and you don't want to risk that mortality, this all ending thing.
It's the just in case excuse.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. I
Because you
could
don't
see that
actually-
being a
because
part of
by
it.
your own
And I could,
words, you don't care if this is true. By your own words.
yeah, I'm not expecting to find evidence that of God, and which would make it true.
Well,
so no,
let's
I'm
try
not
this.
expecting that.
You're a
Yeah.
Christian, right?
Yes.
Should there be evidence that the events in the Bible happened?
Yes.
Is there?
I would say so, but
Like what?
obviously I have not
Wait a minute,
been
like
in
what?
the Middle East.
Wait a minute, like what?
Archaeological digs, etc.
Like what?
I don't know necessarily.
So
but yeah.
Now, again, you just made a claim that there's archaeological evidence, but you don't know of any, do you?
No, I have not been to the Middle East and so on.
No. I'm not even
again,
saying you have to be there.
Okay,
You just
so
said there was archaeological evidence, but you
I would
don't
say there's
know of it.
documentaries of them finding archaeological evidence, but then you can say that those.
Wait a minute. So when you saw the
documentaries are fake,
documentary,
right?
what did they find?
Yeah, what'd they say?
So I guess the biggest one that I can think of is the cloth that they found.
Shroud
I
of Turin,
forget
right.
the name of
Okay,
it.
so Shroud of Turin.
God.
Okay, so
Not
the
the
Shroud
Shroud
of
of
Turin.
fucking Turin.
Okay, so there would be the Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin was dated to the 14th century. Can that actually be Jesus' burial cloth if it's dated in the 14th century?
I hate that stupid scrap of fabric.
Right. And it's the
Nah.
weakest shit ever, too.
Oh, bad.
People are like it doesn't.
No, I hate it.
I don't know
because,
what it
no,
does
I
to your
hate it
life
because
that you
it
have
was
to.
no, TM. I
When
hate
it
it
comes up
because it
to
was
the point.
no,
Okay.
no, TM. No, stop. Can you stop trying to interrupt me? Like, that's really fucking rude, dude. Like, I hate it because people think it's an argument still when it was debunked in the 80s and people are just too lazy to actually do the work and research it. Like, I don't like when people are fucking lazy.
You got to think about it, man.
Your
Right?
Bible
T-Mill.
says that
Let's
Jesus
say,
says, oh, I'm sorry.
okay, so T-Mill. Let's say that the Shroud of Turin is true, right? And let's say it got Jesus' DNA on it, right? Let's say that, right? So who are they going to cross-reference his DNA with to prove it was his?
I
You see
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I have no idea.
Right, because there's no such person. It's just like you ever watch Maury Povich, right? They cross-referencing the DNA with the parents to see if it matches. So if you don't have nobody to cross-reference this with, even if it was, there would be no fucking way that you could prove that that was Jesus. So it's stupid.
Yep.
Also, we just have to go one more step. If you read your Bible, how many pieces of cloth would you wrap in?
2,
How many pieces of cloth is the Shroud of Turin?
1.
I actually can answer that. Like,
And
don't.
And the Shroud of Turin is supposedly a full body image. Then
It's
either
also-
the Shroud or the Bible's wrong.
It's also done in a herringbone pattern, which didn't exist in Jesus's time.
Oh,
right.
Timo,
Turin.
Somebody
what country Turin is in?
What country is Turin in? I just usually stop the fact that it's bogus.
Oui.
Oh, it's French. Ah, French. Oh, back at Eiffel Tower.
It's almost like
so
there's no
nothing
change.
happens. There's no soul, and nothing happens to you when you die.
You gotta prove it. You gotta prove it does.
That's faith. Gotta say.
No, that's not proof.
No, it's definitely not proof. No.
Hold on.
Was it Italy?
Flip is right. It was Italy. Sorry, I
Oh,
thought.
whatever.
Why am I
Like,
thinking
you
France?
need
They come from France to Italy?
I mean, either
Give me a
way.
second. Let me double check
Leaning
my
Tower of
information.
Pisa, Notre Dame, Hunchback. Anyway.
Let me double check just real fast. He's right. Turin is there, but I want to double check why we're thinking France. But continue.
But yeah, TMZ, you have to TMO, you have to prove that any of us have a soul, that there's any kind of afterlife, and you can't do it. Not possible.
You sure can't. There's no way to measure that, so you can't prove it. It's all hearsay.
That's
All
why
that
I'm
books
saying
say.
France. That's why. Sorry. The earliest documented appearance of the shroud
Was
is
in
in
France.
France.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah, and TMI, no one's come back to tell us if there's anything. People say that they oh, I saw the light. It's no, you didn't come back from clinical unalignment because that's not possible.
Yeah, I know. I would
go back for
absolutely
a few
love
minutes.
if you were able to, I don't know, to an extent, be able to record what happened. If people they say that they saw so and so, it would be really awesome to be able to record what they see. I guess.
We know why people see shit when they have a near unalignment experiments. We know why they see shit.
Is it kind of like dreaming? Is that does something happen in their brain?
Your brain gets flooded with DMT because it's a protective mechanism. Your brain doesn't want to acknowledge that you're unaliving, so it floods your brain with a natural chemical that it makes for dreaming, to protect you from that, and you trip balls. It's one of the highest psychedelics that you could possibly obtain.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's not proof of an afterlife. That's proof of your brain having a coping mechanism to deal with its own mortality.
I see.
But
yeah, I wasn't aware of how that works. But it would be really awesome to be able to record that.
I mean, we can, because it's in your mind.
Right. But do you think it's wise to purposely believe in something that you know doesn't have evidence for it?
It has made me a better person. I treat
Has
other
it?
people better because
What
of it.
specifically about Christianity made you a better person? What specifically about Christianity itself?
Made me a better person?
How?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
How? Yes. Very specific
I
Christianity.
I treat other people a lot better with more
Okay.
respect.
Great.
I try
Confucianism
not to
does that
curse
too
at
without
them
God.
and belittle them.
Well, wait a minute. Confucianism does that without a God. Actually, it did it first.
I'm saying Christianity.
It wasn't
got
Christianity that did it, though.
In my
The
life, it
idea
was.
isn't unique to Christianity. It's not even a God-related thing.
I agree. You can become a better person without having Christianity or Christian beliefs in your life. You
Okay.
can still become a better person. I agree.
Are you only a good person because Christianity? Is that the only thing keeping you a good person?
It helped me become a
No. Is
better
it the
person.
only thing that's keeping you a good person? Current.
I hope not. And I don't know why it's taking you this long to answer.
Yeah, the hesitation's scaring me.
I know, I'm getting a little nervous.
Because if you're honestly saying the only reason you're still a good person is the belief in Christianity, keep believing it. I don't want you to hurt yourself or someone else.
Literally.
I'm not joking.
Absolutely. I get that. Yeah. I know.
There are people who literally think that the only thing keeping them from doing harm to someone or themselves is this religion. I would rather you keep it.
Yeah, and that's very scary.
But if it's not,
But just know it's not true.
I would really rather you try to believe
my
things
morals
that are true. What morals? Have you actually read the Bible?
Yeah.
Right. Your Bible goes against all the morals that you should really have as a human
I
being.
think that's a good question. Real quick, T-Mel, have you read the entire Bible?
I don't think Jesus' teaching go against the morals that most
No.
Americans
Have you read the entire Bible? Yes or no?
Nope.
I have not.
Oh,
Okay.
never
How
read it.
much of the Bible have you read?
I wish.
Roughly.
It should take. I feel if that's my belief, I feel that's something I should do. I'm
Why haven't you then?
I'm kind of let down that I haven't.
Okay.
Because I don't take the time to do it. Like I feel I'm procrastinating and I should.
Okay.
What are you afraid of finding?
What part of the Bible?
Fucking boring ass book at me.
I'd say
Oh, there comes the Jesus.
Okay, New Testament. Great. So here's my first question. If that's the case, wait a minute. Are you a follower of Paul or a follower of Jesus?
Because Paul wrote the majority of the New Testament. You expect not knowing Jesus.
Never heard that distinction.
Wait a minute. If you've read it, then you know it. Because most of the scripture that you're reading,
I said I've never heard
as
that
far
distinction.
As like what to do. Well, wait a minute. Did Paul ever meet Jesus?
Do you know who Paul is? What the hell?
Yeah, I want
Did you get most of this?
Yes, he was
from,
alive at Jesus' time.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He never met Jesus ever.
He admits to never meeting the man.
He had a vision.
He was alive. He was alive during Jesus' time, but he never met him.
And he was like a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he only had a vision of him on the road to Damascus. That's it.
After he was unalived.
Right.
Do you believe people who claim they
prove.
have a vision?
Nope.
I used
Yes.
to believe Mariah Carey.
You do.
I believe the Holy Spirit can give you a vision. Yes.
No. You have no evidence that a Holy Spirit gave him a vision. All you have is a man claiming he saw something.
Which, by the way, T-Mel, you really shouldn't trust Paul, considering he was a serial unaliver.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, why would
I can still
no,
believe,
would
like,
you
I
trust,
still
hold
believe
on,
it.
hold on, Timo.
Why?
Would you hold on, Timo? Would you trust a Bible written by Jeffrey Dahmer? Because Jeffrey Dahmer converted to Christianity in prison.
Oh, you'll be in the same
I wouldn't
heaven
take
too.
his words in the context of a Bible. Definitely not.
Oh, then why are you giving that same grace to Paul?
Let me
I
ask
said I
you.
would
Well, after you answer this, go ahead.
because the Bible says that the contents of the Bible are given by the Holy
So the
Spirit.
Bible says
Who says that?
Hold up, cats. Hold up, cats. So the Bible says the Bible is right, therefore the Bible's right because the Bible says the Bible's right.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
Wait,
a book.
T-Mel.
So
Who
T-Mel. So
wrote
hold
that?
on, T-Mel. If I came to you with a book about unicorns, would you believe it?
No.
Okay, so why do you believe the
Bible
Bible?
has unicorns in it.
It does.
Right, eight mentions
I
of
believe it's
unicorns.
the word of God.
So you believe the parts about
Unicorns
unicorns in the
and
Bible?
talking donkeys.
And snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely believe the Bible as the word of God.
But wait a minute, T-Mel.
Written through men.
Did
So
God say
the unicorn part, you believe the unicorn part too?
I've never read the unicorn part.
Okay. Hold on. Let me I'm just reading one. Hold on. Just to show you.
The Bible is the holy word of God, and you haven't read most of it.
I didn't say most. But
Timo. The most of the Bible is the Old Testament. The Old Testament is most of the books.
I said I've written most of the New Testament.
And I said that the Old Testament is most of the Bible.
And I've read some of the Old Testament for sure.
No,
I just haven't
listen
read
to-
all the
listen
way
to this.
through.
Listen to this. His glory is like the firstling of his bullock, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns. And with them he shall push the people together to the ends of the earth. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by the crib? Cast thou bind the unicorns with his band in the furrow, or will he harrow the valley of after thee? Want me to keep going?
I'm assuming that's in the last chapter or the last book, Revelations.
No.
But one moment.
Nope.
Where is it?
Nope. It's in some of it's in Job, Deuteronomy. Some of it what I was reading to you.
Okay.
But Timo, you brought up that the scripture is the holy written, inspired by God. There are only two places in the Bible that mentions anything like that. The first is in Timothy, 2 Timothy, and the second one is in 2 Peter. So I'm going to ask you first, who wrote Timothy?
Sorry, I don't know.
Peter. Sorry. Paul wrote Timothy.
Yeah.
So the guy who never met Jesus is speaking for Jesus now.
Yeah.
Then we go to Peter. Here's the problem. It's 2 Peter, not 1 Peter, because 2 Peter is actually very much the scholarly view, both atheist scholars and biblical scholars, is that 2 Peter wasn't actually written by Peter. It was written after Peter's death.
Yeah.
So, why? Yes.
Sorry, Peter was not written by Peter. Who was it written by?
Peter.
Second Peter.
2 Peter isn't.
Oh.
Because based on the style, vocabulary, and the actual church structure, that looks different than all other Paul's letters, the other letters such as Romans and Galatians. They believe it was actually written by a follower of Peter.
Katz, before you go on, can I ask him something? T-Mel, who wrote Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
In my way of thinking, I thought it was Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
No, they were given those names in the 4th century. They're anonymously written.
Well, links actually it was 25 CE.
Whatever.
Yeah, but definitely not the thing. Sorry, links.
So with that statement, could I ask what is your evidence of that?
Oh, we have plenty of evidence, T-Mel. Actually, in fact, we know that Mark was written first, not Matthew. we know for a fact, based on just comparisons to story, that sections, most, like, what was it, 90% of Matthew is ripped directly from Mark. In fact, Matthew copies his own conversion story. Hold on. Matthew copies his conversion story from Mark, which why the fuck would he do that? Not just tell it from his own point of view. Luke also copies from Mark and a little bit of Matthew, and then John copies from all of them. Like we can look at this through the sentence structure, the stylometric analysis, and how it's overall written.
Let me give you an example of what she's saying.
Of their name change. You said
Want me to give you evidence? Want me to give you evidence of what she just said, where they copy that?
Yes, please.
Where you can clearly see it. No, of the name change we can get to another in a second, right? But how Matthew copied off of Mark, I can give you the easiest verses just to prove that, and show the incorrections in it. Okay, so have you ever heard somebody tell you about how Jesus called the girl a dog? You ever heard that story before?
No.
It's in the New Testament. Why didn't you read it?
Okay, so it's in both Mark.
I don't remember.
It's called. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you in a second.
While you get to it, talking to you guys, I'm gonna hop off here at some point. But talking to you guys, it makes me feel very inadequate. As in, you guys know a lot more about the Bible than I do.
We read it.
And I feel it shouldn't be that way.
We don't believe it
because I believe.
Yeah,
and
Timo, the reason we don't believe is because we've read it.
I mean, the more I've read, the more I've
concept that's true, and then when you read it, it just kept reinforcing the concept it was true that you already had.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that. Yeah, that's
I
can't.
100%.
I would argue with that.
That's
yeah,
absolutely what happened by your own words.
So
because if it's convincing with true evidence, you wouldn't be saying faith. The only reason you believe it is you already believe it.
Conservative town. So that's all you know. That's all you were born in. That's all you know.
So, So Timo, watch this. So look, where I'm giving you a reference point at is Matthew 15:21 through 28 and Mark 7:24 through 30, right? Now listen to these stories, right? The first story is titled The Faith of a Canaanite Woman, right? Leaving that place, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman from the vicinity came in, crying out, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is demon-possessed and suffering terribly. Jesus did not answer a word. So his disciples came to him and urged him, send her away, for she keeps crying out after us. He answered, I was only sent to the lost sheep of Israel. The woman came and knelt before him. Lord, help me, she cried. He replied, it is not right that even the dogs eat the crumbs from the fall from their master's table. Then Jesus said to her, woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted. Now remember what I said the name of that title that verse was, right? Now I'm going to go to Mark 7:24 through 30. Jesus honors a Syrophoenician to the vicinity of Tyre. He entered her house and did not want anyone to know it. Yet he could not keep his presence a secret. In fact, as soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an impure spirit came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek, born in Syrian Phoenicia. She begged Jesus to drive the demon out of her. First, let the children eat all they want, he told her. For it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. Lord, she replied, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. Then he told her, for such a reply, you may go, the demon has left your daughter. So she went home and found her daughter lying on a bed. So as you can clearly see, this is the same fucking story, right? But the problem with the story is they describe her both as a totally different person, right? One of them described her as a Canaanite, and then in Mark, it describes her as a Syrophoenician Greek woman.
Hate that story, by the way.
So you're saying it contradicts itself?
Yeah, it does.
It contradicts itself. It contradicts itself. That shows that both of them couldn't be eyewitnesses to the same shit. You couldn't be.
Interesting. Hey, I can't. I don't know. Like I said, I do remember you asked me earlier if I, why I didn't ever read that or whatever. I do remember that story now for sure.
Story, I hate it. It's disgusting. Well, Jesus acts like a complete tool.
There's the other ones too. His genealogy, if I read that to you, that disproves it too. Like just with Matthew, right? Want me to read it to you?
Are you saying the genealogies don't match up?
Nope.
From one
They
book
contradict.
to the other?
Just listen. Matthew doesn't make sense, but when you compare it to Mark, it contradicts. So I'm gonna just show you something in Matthew, right? And then we'll compare it to what Mark says. Chapter, it says the genealogy of the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. So that means that he would be in the direct bloodline of David, right? He would be in the house of David, correct?
The son of David, the son of Abraham. Yes, that's what I would get out of it.
Okay. Isaac was the father of Jacob. Jacob was the father of Judah and his brothers. Judah, blah, 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 blah. It goes down far. And it just keeps, it says nothing but men's name, right? Perez was the father of Hezron. Hezron was the father of Ram. I can keep going, right? Now I'm just going to slide all the way down to 15, right? Because I don't want to say all that shit. Elihu, the father of Eleazar. Eleazar, the father of Mathan. Mathan, the father of Jacob. And Jacob, the father of Joseph. And the husband of Mary. And Mary was the mother of Jesus, who was called the Messiah. That is clearly stating that Joseph is Jesus' father. Now, let's think about that for a second, right? So it's also stating that the only way that Jesus can be in the house of David, right, is if Joseph is his father. So the only way Jesus can actually be the Messiah is if Joseph is his father. And if Joseph is his father, then Mary wasn't no goddamn virgin. That's number one. In a different way. Okay. So let's say God is his father, right? Then that means Joseph is not his father. And if Joseph is not his father, then he can't be the Messiah because he's not from the bloodline of fucking King David. And that is why Jewish people do not believe in Jesus. Now, if I compare that same exact genealogy to Mark, it's not going to be the same because it's going to state that Jacob has a different father.
Interesting. Jacob has a different father. Sorry,
Compared to what? Compared to Mathan.
Interesting. Hey, I don't. Yeah.
I even got an even worse one for you. It's even bigger than his. Have you read about the finding of the empty tomb?
Yes.
Okay. So how many women visited how many women actually went to visit the tomb?
Mary, Martha, Magdalene. I think 3.
Okay, 3 only works with Mark 16:1, which would be Mary Magdalene, Mary, and Salam. Matthew 28 has only 2 women visiting, Mary Magdalene and another Mary. Luke has 5 women visiting. That's Mary Magdalene, Mary, mother of James, Joanna, and other women. John has only 1, Mary Magdalene. Let's go with that. When they arrived at the tomb, was the stone in place or had it been rolled away?
Couldn't say.
Well, Mark, Luke, and John all say it's been rolled away, but Matthew didn't. Matthew said that the stone was still in place and would be rolled away later. Okay, when they actually went into the tomb, who greeted them?
Was it an angel?
Okay, that works with. If you're saying an angel was actually inside, that would be John. The women didn't enter the tomb, but there are two angels sitting inside. Luke said when they entered, two men just suddenly appeared. Matthew, because the tomb was closed, an angel arrives after an earthquake, rolls the stone away, and sits outside. This is also where the guards are mentioned. Mark says the only thing in there is a young man standing in there. Afterwards, what did the women, no matter how many of them, what did they do?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, in Mark, the women just kept quiet. Matthew had the women go tell the disciples. Luke has the women tell the 11 and all the rest. And John has Mary saying to cry while the two disciples just go home because later the disciples come and see what's going on with Mary. 4 different authors, 4 very different versions of the same event. Which one's right?
I guess on the other side of the argument here, in order to put a rebuttal to that, I would say there's a chance that they are writing what the story. None of the disciples were there to see the
So
tomb.
none of the writers of the Bible was there for the event. Not even the event, but for the telling of the event by the one person they all agree was there, Mary Magdalene. Are you suggesting that Mary Magdalene told all 4 of them a different story? Or were their memories so bad that they all 4 of them couldn't get the right story?
Cats, you forgot something.
I'm probably there. What did I forget?
When he got off the cross, who anointed his body? Was it 3 women or 2 men?
Yeah, well, there's that too. But
Which, by the way, the disciples would have been present for that, so they wouldn't have mixed it up.
So all the Gospels actually eyewitness testimony.
I would have thought so. If they actually talked to Mary Magdalene in person, how come
All 4 of them
their
have something wrong?
women don't, like the number of women and stuff doesn't match up if they
Right.
all talk to her in person?
So why trust this book?
I still do.
Why?
I have faith
No, stop. Why?
because I believe in a higher power, the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit, who you said this is the divine word, this is inspired by God, and yet God inspired 4 different accounts of the same event.
Still believe.
Do you know what the Holy Spirit
Man,
said?
I'm an idiot.
Hey, you can say that.
You know what the
No,
Holy
no,
Spirit
it's
said?
just flat out because you've been presenting mobile instead of saying, "I really need to look into that." You're just going to be like, "Nope, I still believe." Well, great. I want you to DM me your personal information so I can contact you about a great business deal. Now you'll have to pay up front, but have faith in it. It will show up. Might take a little while, but trust me, your reward will eventually come.
While we're at it, I got some beachfront property in Nebraska to sell you.
T-Mail.
Sure you do.
Do you know? T-Mail, hold on. Do you know what the Holy Spirit
In that context, like,
Yes,
no,
it is.
I don't recall ever
It
anybody
means the
explaining
breath
to me.
of God. The breath of you? No, the breath of
The
God.
breath. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry for that.
That before. So
They never read this stupid fucking book, and yet they proclaim and defend it so fucking hard.
hey, Lynx, don't say I've never read the book.
You did it yourself. You
I
haven't
have read the
it.
book.
Then you haven't read the book.
It. Like that's not me. That's not me calling you out on your name. Like you literally admitted you haven't read the whole thing.
Dude, I'm a teacher, okay? If I could assign something to a student and they tell me they read half of it. Did they read the book?
Only the last half, Caps.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
only the last
So,
half. Did they
yeah, I'm
actually read
sorry.
the book?
No, I would say
Says because you haven't finished reading it. Two Towers, or did I read the whole of Lord of the Rings?
links. I said I meant.
Can you imagine how the breath of God smells?
Like onions. You guys all like defend this book to the death. You've signed the contract without reading the fine print. Hell, you haven't even read the title of the contract.
Something that's probably going to lock this in on what we should think about you. Hold on. Hey, Timo. What do you think about COVID?
Oh no.
I think it was a virus of disease. Can help someone if they're sick, or what are you? What do I think about it? It helps you with immunity, supposedly. That's
That
debatable.
supposedly is
COVID
all I
vaccine,
needed.
guess.
I check. I did what I sometimes do. When somebody is being this willfully blind, I check their.
God.
But to be fair, y'all, he did admit that he only graduated the 8th grade. So.
Even still, like, come on, man. Like, it's not that hard to educate yourself.
It just seems to thin place. I believe this God. I don't need evidence for this God, but I believe in this God. I haven't even fully read the book. Of course, these things like not understanding vaccine.
No.
Well, it's not surprising.
He hasn't had biology, geometry, and all that shit. So
I mean, you don't need to have geometry to have basic human empathy. That's the thing.
I would say throughout history, if you look at countries, if they're
T-Mill.
Yeah.
You know that Jesus was a refugee?
yes, to Egypt, is that right?
Yeah. So why are you against like the people he represented? Very hypocritical of you.
I would say throughout history,
T-Mill, you.
let him answer. Let him answer.
No, let him
I'm
answer for
good.
a second. I want to hear
Let him
that.
answer.
I'm gonna say something racist.
It's
No,
good.
let him answer.
I would say I was thinking throughout history, if I'm correct, if countries get overrun with immigrants, usually there is revolution in the country,
give me a favor.
America. What? Wait, sorry. Did that? Sorry.
Actually, it could be America with
Yeah.
the Indian.
Hey, how you doing?
Mexico.
Unlike you, some of us actually got higher education. Unlike you, some of us actually worked in
Did
this
this
field.
fucker just say Mexico?
Mexico.
When the
wait a minute. So when the
before
Spanish came, wait a minute. When the Spanish came to the land and conquered it as their own, which established the country of Mexico.
Yes.
That's
And they
hypocritical.
In this scenario,
Because
they immigrated.
the same thing happened here. The same
Right.
thing
So
happened
quick
here.
question.
Yeah, I would agree. Same
And
thing
In this
happened here.
scenario,
Before we go on, Kat, I just want to say, T-Mel, are you aware? It's important for me that you're aware. There's a difference between immigrants and colonization. Are you aware there's a difference?
Starting with more like nothing, right?
No.
You're
Like
starting with
settlers.
the gun. You're
No,
starting
you're
with the
you're
gun.
you're seeing the people who live there and go, "Fuck you guys, it's mine now."
Right.
Who was the immigrants in this scenario that you just referenced?
They weren't immigrants; they were colonizers.
Oh, I want to see what he thinks.
Which reference like to Mexico?
Yep.
I would say the Spaniards invaded the land, or
T-Mel, you're
they
killing me
immigrated.
here.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hold on, Kat. T-Mel, you're
Yeah.
killing me here. Spaniards.
Right, Spaniards.
Okay.
But here's the thing. What's the difference between a conqueror and an immigrant?
I would say a conqueror takes over and kills people or whatever, takes over the country and rules it.
Great, stop. Did the Spanish do that?
Yes.
Then your analogy of claiming what you just claimed isn't true. Now, tell me the nation or country that fits your scenario when it came to immigrants.
Well, honestly, Mexico would be a good answer from now. And the problem is they're trying to they're trying to get the Americans out because they're going down there starting problems.
Well,
I mean,
again,
that's
I would
not
say
even
that's
really-
less
that's like
immigrants
retaliation.
and more.
That's
But
retaliation.
anyways, Timo, please tell me the country.
I guess I can't say.
Okay, so now you're going to take that bullshit out of your mouth, right?
And not use that talking point again?
I would say immigration can change
No.
culture.
Answer my question.
But
You're going to take that lie that you just stated and never use it again, correct?
yeah, I probably won't make that a talking point for
Probably?
sure.
No, not probably.
You said immigration can change culture, right? So can colonization.
But wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Difference
What
doesn't make
culture? I gotta find out. Timo, which culture in America was changed by immigration?
As an American country, you mean?
In America, what culture was changed by immigrants?
I'd say right now there's
No, not right now.
In the
What
past,
is
none.
American culture?
I would say in the past, none. I mean, we've had immigrants a lot from Europe.
That's a lie.
Timo,
That's a lie.
what is American
You haven't
culture?
had immigrants from Europe in America?
Listen, if any culture has been changed from immigration, it's been a native culture. It's
Right.
been erased by European immigration.
But I
If
want to
anything.
know specifically, what is American culture to you?
I would say it matches up with European culture and Christian nation.
Okay, one, we're not a Christian nation whatsoever. You should learn some history about that. Second, when you say European culture, what is European culture?
Definition of it, I can't necessarily to give you a description. I can't say.
Then how do you know it got changed?
In the past,
No. How do you know that the American culture, which you say is based off of European culture, was changed if you can't even tell me what European culture is?
so if you're wanting me to differentiate between our culture, the European culture, and the Native Americans that used to live here,
No, I'm said that immigrants changed American culture. I'm trying to find out what you think American culture is. And you said European culture. And then I asked you, well, what is European culture? And you can't tell me. So if you can't even tell me what that is, how do you know it got changed?
Right.
I don't recall that I said that immigration did change our culture. I would say that
Just did. You said
so as
you
far as the definition of culture,
No, what
I
he
don't
said.
know the
No, that's not
definition.
what he said. What he said was he said immigration can change culture.
Okay, wait a minute. Quick question. Did immigration change U.S. culture?
I would not say it did. Yeah,
I would say
like
it
in
did,
America.
actually. That part you would be right on. It did. Because America does this whole thing about assimilation a lot. A combination of assimilation and other things. But basically, our culture comes from immigrants.
We're a melting pot.
This country was built on immigration. We're all immigrants. None of us are from here.
Many of the
And
things
for the
I
most
heard
part,
somebody are American are based off of the cultures of other people.
Yep.
I heard somebody say
you're
a couple days ago that the early Americans, that early Europeans that came to America weren't immigrants; they were settlers, because when they immigrated, there was
What's the difference?
they built.
There was shit already here.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There was actually large cities here.
There was shit already here. They didn't build jack. They tore it down.
Before the colonization that happened, there were cities here.
Machu Picchu, for fuck's sake.
Well, not even Machu Picchu. In various areas of the Midwest, there was actual cities.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and some of that is still around as far as like they didn't. It's not all torn down or torn away for sure.
What am I referencing? Hold on, wait,
Female.
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on,
wait,
Kat.
hold,
Hold on.
hold,
Kat,
please,
Kat,
hold.
Kat,
On this
just
one, you gotta let me. You
question,
gotta let
small
me on this
question.
one for a second.
Small question,
Just 1 second,
though.
please.
Okay, small question. Timo, the buildings are still there. Where are the people?
Eradicated, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, I want to know what cities am I referencing?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. So there was a Mississippi.
Then you cannot
culture
state what
or,
you just
Mississippi
fucking
and
said. You've done this more than once. When I make a statement, then you try to add to it. But when I ask you what am I talking about, you say you don't know. So how can you state that the buildings are still there if you don't know what I'm talking about?
Okay, but they came over and
Stop
they built
acting
new
like
cities
you know stuff.
and settled
Stop
places.
acting like you know anything. If you don't know it, say you don't know why I'm
I also gave the natives smallpox blankets because they didn't like them being there.
Yeah, but do not try. Do not try to act like you know what I'm talking about just so you don't look dumb.
This is fucking painful.
Okay.
It's goddamn painful.
And this is part of the reason why you believe the bullshit you do. Because you think you know stuff and you haven't done a lick of looking into it. Not one.
They were settlers. They were fucking colonizers. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm afraid I'm still going to have my belief in the
Of course
Bible.
you are, because you don't want to learn anything.
We know. We know.
Anything else you want to throw at me, I guess?
Yes, I would love for you to go back to school.
I would love for you to do better.
Probably good for me to go back to school. I mean,
Yeah, get that GED.
Learn something.
I know GED first, and then college courses from there would be
Good
awesome. All right, hey host, thanks for having me. I appreciate being able to talk in a normal fashion without screaming at each other. I guess that happens a lot. I see people doing that. I have only been on. This is my second evening ever being on TikTok Live. So
you're gonna get eaten alive if you come up into this live without this knowledge.
Yeah.
I definitely.
I'm being honest. Do not enter an atheist live until you get some knowledge.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will just be an hour plus of you getting told all the correct information and you just sitting there ignoring it all.
Yeah.
Please don't waste more time with that.
You'll be an atheist soon, my man.
What is my benefit of being an atheist?
Knowing truth.
Actually caring that you believe or understand something that is true.
Critical
instead of
thinking.
just holding on to make believe.
Critical thinking.
Truth that Earth is all there is.
Morality that was used to harm other people.
Not being part of a system that continuously still harms other people.
Not being part of a system that purposely and very actively encouraged slavery.
Not being part of a system that still goes on mission trips and that's just another version of colonization today and getting people sick.
Not being part of a system that treats women as property and tells them that they have to submit to their husbands.
Not being part of a system that's very horrendously anti-LGBTQ for no fucking reason other than Daddy Jesus said it was okay.
Not being part of a system that actively tells the members that anybody who does not believe in the Sky Daddy are horrible, horrible people and should be hurt and otherwise shunned from society.
Not being part of a system that actively traumatizes kids into the addition of child SA, in which all churches in the United States actually have to have CSAM insurance nowadays because it's such a rampant problem.
Not being part of a system that actively tells people that if they love somebody of a different gender or sex, that they are painfully and horribly to be burned alive in hell.
Not indoctrinating kids into hell doctrine, that can actually have later consequences in life, including something as critical as complex PTSD.
Not being part of a system that actively denies scientific information and try to make people that think that the world is not only flat, but also only 6,000 years old.
Not being part of a system that is complicit in multiple G-sites throughout history, including one currently going on right now.
Do you need more?
Literally.
Are we done? Is that enough?
Katz, you said something about using morality to go and I'm not quite sure what you finished with. It was one of your earlier ones.
Slavery?
Could you repeat it?
Sure, slavery.
Using
the
morality.
The system of the Bible actively encourages slavery.
Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, because you didn't read the damn book.
You don't read the book, honey.
But
yeah.
hold up. You should be, because Jesus reinforces it in the New Testament, which you said you read.
Could you reference it?
Slaves, obey your earthly master as you would me, with fear and trembling.
Reference.
And the part that you didn't know about is Leviticus 25:44-46, where God himself tells Moses that the Israelite people are allowed to own slaves.
Leviticus 25:44-46?
Yep.
I do remember something about slaves obey your masters, verse like that.
Yeah, pretty fucked up, isn't it?
I feel there's more context to that. Like if you would go into commentary of it.
Timo, what's the context of owning people and making that okay?
No, I'm saying the commentary, I believe it says, or no, I'm sorry. I'm again saying I believe it says, and I'm not quite sure. Like I couldn't go and
stop
recite it.
No, stop.
Why are you saying there's context if you don't know what the context is? You're just saying shit, dude.
No, I'm saying I think there is context to it.
No. You don't, because you don't know what it is, do you?
Like, don't say stuff if you don't know what it says.
That's what I pointed out before. You have this habit, and I've noticed it, that you don't like not knowing something. So you will say something, hoping nobody challenges you on it. But we do, because we know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about because we've done the studying, we've done the reading, we've done the research. Stuff you haven't.
Which is why you shouldn't keep going into atheist space until you know some shit, because they will tear you apart. We're being nice.
I think there's more context to that verse in the commentary.
You don't know
what
the
exactly?
context.
Hang on. what exactly that commentary is, I'm not sure.
It's not.
So is
I
it
can
good?
tell
Is it
you
bad?
it's
I'm not
Wait a
sure.
minute. TM, how do you know there is commentary about it at all?
because it's literally just Jesus listing off how to obey best.
It's not even Jesus in that one. That's just Paul.
Still, yeah.
Again, why are you listening to Paul?
It's in the Bible.
Yeah, because in the
Inspired
Bible,
by God.
Yeah, I think either your brain's broken by now. I think you've just gotten to the point that you realize you don't have a leg to stand on, so you are just actively denying everything.
This is sad.
The cognitive dissonance wall is 100% up with you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. T-Mill. If I told you that I had a book, right, and this book was a cookbook, and it told you to cook bread over cow dung, would you think that would be a good idea?
No, I do not.
It's in the Bible. It's in Ezekiel.
Okay, so good.
It says cooking bread over cow dung.
Well, actually, originally God wanted Ezekiel to cook it over human shit, but he talked him down to cow shit.
Like to use that as a fire to bake the bread?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like the fumes of the dookie coming up in the bread, all.
Was that the only source of fire?
No.
I mean, no, it wasn't. I mean, it was a source, but
They had
only
crazy
one.
rituals in the Old Testament, that's for sure.
No, God, no. You're not listening. God explicitly told Ezekiel from his own mouth to do it.
I can keep going. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Would you listen to a book? Would you listen to a book that described about if I had a book, right, and it was about me and my friends, right, and we're like, all right, well, look, we're gonna boil both our kids for dinner, right? I'm gonna boil mine today, and you're gonna boil yours tomorrow, right? And then I boil mine and shit. We eat ours or whatever. Then the next day, I come back to you like, all right, well, where your kid at? And then you don't do it. Would you take that as a source of information about God?
Probably not. No.
So why do you do it?
I believe in an
If I
afterlife.
told you, listen, if I told you that God said, blessed be he who dashes the baby's heads against the rocks, would you believe me?
That would sound crazy.
It's in the book.
Psalms 137:9.
And T-Mel, you kept saying, I believe in an afterlife. Do you think, honestly, that Christianity is the only religion with an afterlife belief?
I believe you would have to believe in Jesus, that Jesus died for you on the cross.
No, that's not what I
forgive your
asked.
sins.
That's not what I asked, T-Mel. I said, do you believe that Christianity is the only religion with a belief in the afterlife?
Oh, probably not. I'm guessing there's other religions that believe in an afterlife.
It's a very old concept. So why are you hanging your hat on this one just because it has an afterlife belief when all this other shit is mixed in with it?
Right.
I'm going to try one little thing with him. Let's just wrap
guys,
this up.
I'd say we're pretty much running in
T-Mel,
circles here on this.
Hold your hand and let you run.
All right.
I got a question for you.
But I'm teaching you some shit though, right?
Yeah. I'm
listening. I'm taking it in.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think that the Earth, the Moon, and every star in the sky is younger than the Earth?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I would imagine when God created heaven and earth, if I'm correct, the stars were created at that time as well.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you haven't even read Genesis.
He hasn't.
We
I've read Genesis,
scientifically
it's
know.
been a
Hold
while.
on. We scientifically know that the sun and the vast majority of the stars in the universe are much older than the sun, than the Earth. According to Genesis, the Earth was created on day 3, and the sun, the moon, and every star in the sky was on day 4. Do you think that is correct?
I do.
Why do you think the science is wrong?
I guess, like, for me, I would then take it back to if God created it, he could create
Why
it.
do you think the science is wrong? What's the actual reason?
Hang on. So I'm going to try to get there. I would say when God created it, God is all powerful, and I would say he would have the ability to create the sun with the aging process already there.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
Does that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going
I
to
know,
ask
crazy,
one more
right?
thing. Hold on.
No, it's
I think that the most
clinically
important piece of
insane.
this. Hold on. One last piece. What shape is the Earth?
I don't know for myself, but
Yep, he's a flat earther too. You're a flat earther.
This hurts. This
Me?
hurts.
Yep.
no, I've always
Yes,
believed
you
the
are,
Earth is
because there's
round,
not
but
a
I
single
can't
person.
prove it.
There's not a single damn person who isn't a flat earther that wouldn't just simply say it's a globe or a sphere or an oblong sphere. They would never hesitate. The only people that hesitate, the only ones that hesitate, are people who think the Earth is flat.
No, he
I am
said
sorry,
that he just
but
can't prove it.
I definitely think the Earth is round. If you ask me to prove it, again, I can't.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but I believe the Earth is round.
Because the Bible doesn't say that.
I
The
have
Bible
never
says
looked
the
to the
Earth-
Bible for
So
an
if
answer
the Bible
to what
says
shape
that
the Earth
it's more
is.
like a seal,
Yeah, it says clay beneath a seal. Clay beneath
yeah,
a seal.
flat with like rounded edges on the edge.
It's like a bowl, like a cereal
and
bowl.
since the Bible is correct, what shape is the Earth now?
By your context or
No.
Link's
By
context,
your
the
belief
cereal bowl.
system, because you said if this is in the Bible, it must be true. Because the Bible was from God. So what shape is the Earth now?
I still think it's round.
You cannot do that because then you're going against your Bible.
Yep.
So I'm still gonna say it's round, but whatever on that.
No.
Give him credit for that.
You cannot think it's round and still think the Bible is the inspired word of God and it's true. You cannot do both.
Guess I would have to do research on that. I never
Which
looked to the
one?
Bible for an answer
Which
on
one?
that.
The script or the shape of the Earth?
I never looked the shape of the Earth. I think I never looked to the Bible.
No, you need
for
the
that.
scripture. Great, no problem. Give me one moment. I'll pull it up for you.
This hurts. Like, this is painful.
Job 38:14. The earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Its features stand out like those of a garment. The Bible says the earth is in the shape of like clay under a seal. So now, once again, what shape is the earth?
I don't know. Did you cut out there? The Earth. Could you repeat it? The Earth is in the shape
Earth
of
takes shape like clay under a seal. Its features stand out like those of a garment. Unless you want me to read a different one, King James Version, it is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. A seal is when they push down with an object to create a seal. It means it is flat.
Yeah.
It is flattened. It is flat. So once again, what shape is the earth?
I would say round.
You cannot say that and still say the Bible is true.
Y'all
And
gotta
the
give him
inspired
credit,
word
though,
of
man.
God.
He graduated to 8th grade and he believes that they're round. I have to give him credit for that.
Fine, but the problem is,
As for the Bible,
now have to
part
admit
of
that
it,
the Bible's wrong.
As for the Bible part of it, I would have to do some research on it.
I just told
would
you
assume
what
there's some
research you have to
context
do.
to
Wait a
it,
minute.
but I
I
don't
just
know.
told you what it is.
Thank you for the good show.
Which one
Links,
did I
I'm
get
sorry, this
wrong?
is painful for you.
Excuse me?
It's incredibly painful.
Oh, it is painful. Because I have students who come across difficult concepts and can understand them better than you are with these simple ones.
They got to be brilliant. Good for them.
No, they're not.
They're just kids.
So
you are
there's a question I wanted to
case
ask.
of cognitive dissonance. You are a case study in it.
I definitely have a strong belief. That's for sure.
No, it's not a strong belief.
No. Yes, it is.
No.
Like you could call it a strong indoctrination or whatever. Like,
no, it's not strong. When I'm saying strong, I mean reasonable. Your actual belief is weak as fuck.
It's ironclad, the indoctrination.
Week last week.
So I wanted to ask, as far as I'm not sure, I think it was on somebody on Joe Rogan.
Oh my god!
Why are we saying about Joe Rogan?
No, hang on. Listen, guys,
let him finish.
It's my last question I want to ask, and more as a discussion, debate, maybe even between you guys, whatever. But I would like to know what your answer is to it. But I believe there was a guest on there that he had, and they were talking about their reason for believing that there's some higher power or something like that, and their reason, if I'm correct, had to do with how perfect the Earth's atmosphere had to be to create life or distance from the sun.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
I can't understand what he's saying.
He's doing
his argument or their reason for believing that there has to be a creator is how perfect our Earth is, our distance from the sun. And there was a list of things, like I don't remember their whole list, but I'm guessing you guys heard this before.
Let him finish. Let him finish saying that bullshit.
Come on, man. There's a list of things that they listed as to why they believe that there has to be a creator. So I'm wondering, what are your guys' answer to?
We have answers for that.
Okay. So I just want to hear that.
Let me answer. Listen, I don't see why you think that. I mean, or whoever that person is like, I don't know why they think that Earth is perfect. There's nothing perfect about it. You have earthquakes and things like that. And on top of the fact that every piece of land on Earth was created by volcanoes, right? Sometimes these things unalive people. So I don't see why people think that there's some special creator that had to create this perfect place, right? You breathe and you drink out the same fucking hole, which means you can choke. So I don't get the intelligent design argument.
To go off of that, 2/3 of the water on the planet is water we can't drink.
I'll go a different reason. TM, can a perfect anything have imperfections? Ever?
Those sound like oxymorons to me.
Right.
Like,
do you think, wait a minute, are we in a fallen world?
Are we in a fallen state? Jesse Lee Peterson, yes.
Okay, how can a perfect anything become fallen?
It sounds like an oxymoron again.
Right. So the Earth, this cannot be perfect, can it? It could never have been perfect, right?
Probably not, but
okay, there you go.
Okay.
No, did you?
We are not necessarily talking. I was hoping you guys would know kind of the argument that
we
like,
do.
Joe
It's
Rogan
bullshit.
And his guest.
Yes,
it's bullshit.
A horrible argument.
Okay, but could you tell me what are the
for who?
What are the points that they made on Joe Rogan? Like, do you guys know? Because I don't actually know the details.
Wait a minute, hold on. First off,
why are we doing your homework for you?
Yeah, first off, do you think we listen to Joe fucking Rogan?
No, way in hell.
Why would we?
But listen, it's a type of argument. It's called the intelligent design argument. So it really doesn't matter what they say, but they just pretend like, oh well, there had to be these perfect conditions, and it had to be some type of intelligence that created it. You can't prove that, And if you can prove it, there's too many imperfections, like, atheist Cat and Fox are telling you, for you to make the simultaneous claim that it's perfect.
Have you ever
Okay.
heard of the Goldilocks zone?
I have not.
So they say that's like the areas, because everyone's like, where the earth is and the sun and all that is so perfect, but it's like millions of miles in between of how close and how far it can move around. So technically it can't be perfect because it's just slopping around its own area, just hoping not to fall off.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that unkindness? Technically speaking, both Venus and Mars are inside the Goldilocks zone.
I see what you guys are talking about. Yeah, so like it's not that specific as
No,
to our
not even
location
close.
from the
Yeah.
sun. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like we're in a perfect situation, and that's what made this greatness. But when you get to like the nitty gritty, like it's not that perfect. It just so happened to have worked out.
Like the reason that we evolved from this planet is because we evolved to fit the planet. The planet didn't evolve to fit us.
Okay. All right, guys.
I'm just gonna be honest here.
So that was a question I had to ask. Like, I was just wondering what your guys' opinion is on that.
But here's the problem that I'm having, and again, this is for future times. Don't come up and ask us to define the argument you think you have in your head. We haven't heard your show. Why are you asking us what claims they made? You're the one that heard the damn show.
Yeah, I just figured, it would be interesting for me to hear your reply to that.
How can we reply to something that you don't even know? Even better, if you don't know what points they made, how do you know we even covered their points?
I don't know that you did. No, not. I
Wonderful.
definitely don't know that you did.
So why are you wasting our fucking time?
I was basically just asking if you know, and if you guys don't know what they said, then
Of course we do. It's the
definitely
same
don't have an
shit they've been
argument
saying for the last 50 years. They don't have any new arguments. It's all bullshit. They have no new arguments. This
Because
stuff
the worst
is old.
part of it is, anything we say, you don't understand in the first place.
Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Any believers, come
You
on
don't
up.
have basic scientific knowledge. So anything we say doesn't mean anything to you.
As far as I definitely hear your side of the argument.
Okay.
I would say it's registering as far as that goes. I wish on my end I would have a better memory for facts for sure. Like
You didn't learn the facts to begin with. You didn't get the education.
Didn't hear you. Sorry.
You didn't get the facts in the first place because you didn't stay long enough to get the education.
I didn't stay here long enough for the education.
You didn't stay in school long enough to get the education.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. You didn't go to high school. You went to school high.
You stopped.
Well,
you
he didn't
stopped where
deny
the
it.
higher level stuff begins.
Not by my own choice, but
I understand that. But is it your choice to stay ignorant?
Yeah, it's definitely my
Then
choice to not get my GED and so
then
on.
it
For
is
sure.
your fault.
Yep.
Because every single question you thrown to us, why did you bother?
Bro?
Every single question you thrown to us, why did you look to see if you could find the answer yourself?
I just the question never passed my mind before,
Right.
I guess.
You chose to stay ignorant.
I feel like I enjoy critical thinking.
No, you don't.
So,
No, you don't. You haven't shown a lick of critical thinking by, once again, well, I still believe it. I don't care if it's true or not. I have faith. All three of those statements show a complete lack of critical thinking.
In religion. Okay.
In
yeah.
anything.
I don't know that it has to be in the context of anything.
It is.
What about my work?
What's your job?
Construction.
Construction. Okay.
Self-employed. I install tile, showers, floors.
Okay, great.
etc.
What's the critical thinking you have to do in that?
I have to figure out the products. I have to read and learn the
No, is
materials
that
that
critical thinking? Because that's not critical thinking.
That's just learning. Is
That's
that what
just
you're
reading.
saying?
That's just reading.
That's just reading. Critical thinking
Repetition.
goes
It's
beyond that.
repetition.
Yeah.
You've been doing it since you were a kid, right?
No, but I get what you mean by repetition for sure.
Right. You're not critically thinking there.
Could you define? Could you give me the? No, I'm sorry. I could look that up. Definition of critical thinking. I can look up the definition and continue on that.
Please do.
Just looking at every angle and every possibility.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Like I know that the J wasn't created to the 1500s, so I know there was no such person named Jesus.
Yeah, I can tell you the lack, because of my research, there is a complete lack of evidence that Jesus Christ even existed on this planet.
Yep.
Right. There's no way that you could just be like, look, that's the proof. And it'd be a claim that anybody can sustain. It's always people that never met him, wasn't alive. Oh, I heard this, I heard that, but it's never him. There's
Or
never
people,
a body. There's
right,
never family.
or people, or Christians who take that text and cut off certain pieces of it so it fits the narrative instead of actually looking at the text itself.
Giant game of telephone.
Yep.
Another way you can look at it is like this, right? And this is without even like really doing any research on it. Okay, so Jewish people don't believe in him, right? Right?
Right.
Okay, so the Old Testament is all written by Jewish people. It's written in Hebrew. He's the God of Israel. This is their religion. So if they made this shit up and they don't believe in him, right? Why would I argue with them? And then if you just think about the story, right? Okay, so he was allegedly unalived by the Romans, right? How the fuck is that Jewish people's fault when it's their religion, and just because they didn't believe in him, they get the blame? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
That's dumb. I'm allowed to believe what I want. And just because I don't believe something that I made up, it's my fault that you died? Get the fuck out of here.
That's interesting. Yeah, I hear you.
Then, if you keep going with the story, who wrote the story of Jesus? The same people that unalived him. And then they making you believe that the people who made up the whole religion are at fault instead of the ones who actually unalived him. And y'all believe it. That shit crazy.
So I'd like to ask, you guys are very well spoken, let's say, compared to me for sure. I'm not used to doing this on a platform. So you also have you're very strong in your beliefs of what facts are and what facts you have. So Christianity has been very strong, or religion, like even the Muslim religion grew a lot in the last 100 years, 200, 300 years. So as these churches grow in different religions, what is making that grow if there's such strong evidence against religion?
Colonization.
And what form are you talking about? Are you talking about in this country, or are you talking about worldwide?
It's just by spreading, I guess.
Talking religion in general.
It's colonization.
Okay, because if you're talking about this country, right? Religion is not expanding. Churches are closing down; they're empty. Right?
If
A
you're
lot of
talking about
people are not believing.
if you're talking historically, it's a combination of colonization, spread by force, birth rate, because that's a factor,
And the Roman Church.
and tradition.
And contrition.
Jihads.
Tradition. Oh, okay.
Right.
Religious
Spanish
psychosis.
Inquisitions.
Sure.
Yeah.
know,
You
Religious
believe
psychosis.
because your parents believed.
And
You
to narrow, it
can-
even, to narrow it even further, it spread because they unalived anybody who disagreed with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
Remember the witches?
Burning witches.
Right.
Inquisitions, crusades.
Christianity would have probably died on the vine if it wasn't for the fact that the Byzantine Empire decided to make it the official religion and banned anybody from being anything but Christian.
So I'm assuming you guys believe religious war are almost some of the stupidest wars ever.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, fighting over fairy tales. Yeah.
Name a good one. Wait a minute. Name a good one. I want you to name a good one.
Religious war.
No. Name one. Name a good one.
No, I don't know. I was just asking. Like, if I was assuming that's the way you would look at that.
Why wouldn't
How
we?
do you look at it? Hold
You
on.
guys
Then
are
how do you
arguing
look
about
at
who
it?
Sky Daddy likes best, and people are getting caught in the crossfire. Why wouldn't we think that was stupid?
Like they fighting over
Makes
unicorn, Santa, Harry Potter, all of I don't give a damn. All of y'all are
So
stupid.
there
All of y'all
is-
are dumb.
Host said the Christian church or the churches in America are dwindling.
Yeah.
After the death of Charlie Kirk, people are seeing there's a revival going on. Whatever.
It really isn't.
You guys
There's not
hate
enough
that?
time. Nope, not enough time
Wait a
for you
minute.
to even be
Wait a
able to
minute.
make that claim.
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
So
not
you mean
enough
to tell
time.
me just
I
after a
understand
week,
that.
people just came back to Christ after 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, there's
All of a
there's
sudden.
not enough information to prove that claim. You need more time before you can make a statistical claim like that.
Also, you realize, T-Mel, that's not a flex, considering he was a self-proclaimed neo-Yahtzee?
Yeah, you might
Sure.
want to actually know some of his positions.
Like, yeah, whatever your opinion is on that. I was
Nope,
just
not
wondering, and I
opinion.
understand
It's
that
what
there
he
has
said.
to
He said it.
Yeah, these
I
are
understand
his
there has to
words.
be. I can understand there has to be some time involved to
No.
see if there's an actual
Yeah,
revival.
TM, that's not what we're saying. Lindsay just pointed out that he said things that are pretty much equivalent to Yahtzees.
He literally said you have to retake the term Yahtzee.
I just said, well, yeah, okay. I was just putting
How much
that
do
name
you know
out in
about
context
How
of
much
the
do you know
reason
about
for
him?
a
Do you
revival.
follow him? Do you like him?
Oh, not anymore.
Do you think he was a good person?
I do.
You
Wow.
do. How much of
It was
how
good,
many
sir.
things have you heard from him?
He was a good target.
Wait.
How much have you heard from him?
Yeah,
What
because
sort
how
of
much do
statements have you
you?
heard from him before?
Because again, we're doing the same thing. Like you're gonna say, like, I think he was a good person, and then we're gonna find out you actually don't know anything that he said.
Yep. Let's start with this one. Here we go, TM.
Guys, I don't know if I want
Wait a minute,
to.
hold on.
I gotta hop
Let's
off.
start
Like,
with this. TM, let's
this
start with
could
this.
go on for hours.
No. Let's begin. Let's start with the beginning ones. If I see a black
X marks the
pilot,
spot.
I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. As if I'm in Charlie Cook's show, January 23rd, 2024. Is that a racist statement?
Sorry, you have to repeat it. I'm
Sure.
sorry. Didn't.
If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Is that a racist statement?
That's a
Wow,
rabbit
that
hole.
delay says a lot.
I mean, I watched that whole video of.
No.
Like, is it
Answer
a
my
3-minute
statement.
video?
Answer my statement.
I'm going to say this. In the context he
Answer
said it,
my statement.
God.
in the context he said it, I don't
Answer
feel
my
it was a
statement.
racist
What
statement.
was the context? What was
He
the
was
context?
truly hoping.
No. TM. What was the context?
He was truly hoping the pilot
No.
is.
TM. What was the context?
He literally called them. It was literally because they were black and no other reason. Are you serious right now?
But what do you think the context was? What do you think? Because as a black person, I really want to know.
I'm afraid I'm going to get chopped on my
yeah.
statistics.
Yeah, because what do you mean? What do you mean?
If I'm
What
correct,
context?
he said something about what is it? There were a certain percentage of black and female pilots in the pilots as a whole, and it was a small percentage compared to white pilots. And he was saying if they equal those, that means that a whole lot of black and female pilots have to be entered into the
Fucking hell.
academy education.
That's not what the context
But wait a
was.
minute. So are you saying like he really said that the female pilots are hired under DEI? Like that's the only reason why they were hired is because of DEI. Like they didn't go to college and learn anything. Like they were just DEI hires. Like these women were educated.
So my
And just
assumption
so
is
they
he
could get
felt that
above
they
in the
were
work
not.
in the workplace.
Yeah, let's tweak that. Here's one. This is from August 26, 2025, when discussing the news of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement. Quote, reject feminism, submit to your husband, Taylor. You're not in charge. Do you think that women should automatically be submissive to their husbands?
Not automatically, no.
Really?
You think
When
they should be
should
submissive to their husbands in general?
I feel if the husband, what's the word? I'm sorry. I feel the
Christian?
husband should live up to his part in order for the woman to want to submit.
Ooh, wait a minute, I gotta hear this. What exactly is the part that a husband should be doing that makes a woman just want to submit?
Being the leader of the household,
Ugh.
being good with the finances as far as a good steward.
Can women do that?
Yes, women could do that. Yes.
Okay, so they don't need a husband to take that lead, correct?
No, they don't need that. No.
Should they want that?
I would imagine it could be good for a marriage. I
Really,
feel
how?
that could be case
Are
by
you
case.
married?
I am.
You are. Is your wife submissive to you?
Like, I would feel she is. I mean,
would she?
Wait
a minute, would she feel that way?
Yes.
So you think you're a good leader?
I feel I fail a lot,
The
but I try my best.
The 8th grade dropout is a good leader.
And how old is this wife?
I
Because
didn't
she has
say
to
I
be
was
young.
a good leader.
Yeah, how old is your wife?
Because she has to be young
Yes, you
to
did.
be with
Wait, hold on. You did say you're a good leader because that's what would make a wife submit to you. If she submits to you, which you say she is, you must think you're a good leader.
I try my best.
No. Trying your best is not being a good leader. What makes you a good leader?
As good as I can be?
No.
I mean,
what makes you a
Because you can be. What?
What makes you a good leader?
I'd say there's a number of points to that, like a, give
I know that
5.
you can't name one, so try with one.
So I'm good with finance.
Taking
care of our finances.
Timo, what does your wife do? Wait, hold on, Timo. What does your wife do for work?
I guess I could say. Yeah, so she part-time cleans houses.
Is that it?
Self-employed she is, but yes, that's it.
Oh.
And one more thing, because I have a feeling we've run the drain with this guy, and we're circling that really, really nasty, moldy drain.
I would agree.
Yeah, wonder where the mold's coming from. Who did you vote for in this last election?
I think that's obvious.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Go away, please.
He has the same audience, and I've been saying this. Very uneducated.
Wait. Before he leaves, I have one last question for him. Okay, before you drop, I just have one question, and it goes with the live. So, the gentleman that was just unalived, right? He has stated that he believes that live execution should be brought back to America in front of young children. And because he was a Christian, I think that he prayed for that. And exactly what happened to him, now I believe that God is real. Have a good night, sir.
Oh, just one last. Oh, I was gonna give him
Well,
one last.
I was also gonna say, like, Trump himself said it, you guys. Smart people don't like me. That's what he said from his fucking mouth. He said it.
I just want to give one final quote from. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun unalivements people unalivements every single year, so that we have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That's a prudent deal that is rational. He got his wish.
And he became part of that statistic. Hey, cats, he unalive doing what he loved, talking out the side of his neck.
Yep.
Did you also hear, like, who'd you vote for? I think that's obvious. Yeah, it's very fucking obvious. Imagine, I just for a second, right? I just want us to all, like, don't say anything, don't answer this, don't, like, this is kind of a rhetorical thing. I just want us all to sit with this for a little bit. I want us to imagine the kind of low down intellectual dishonesty, the bottom of the barrel, scraping the soap scum, fish guts bullshit to vote for a man, not only a convicted felon, but a adjudicated rapist over a woman. I want you guys to sit with that just for a little bit. Don't say anything, just sit with that. It's fucked up.
Actually, the thing that's just popped into my mind, do you think some of his supporters, much like Jesus, will start walking around with either a shell casing or a spurting neck icon around the neck?
If it's a spurting neck icon, I want one of those, because that's going to be fucking funny.
The sad thing is that he was a pain in my neck.
Well, now he's a pain in his own neck, Reggie, so it's okay.
Yep. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he really actually felt the thing. But
that's true. He did do the corticade posture immediately.
It just reminds me of that one episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where he was trying to tell his cousin, trying to tell Ashley, like, how to act like she was crazy so nobody would pick on her in school. When he just kept going like this, like, I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy, man.
Yeah, Mr. Trump is not interesting. If you find him interesting, like, I'm gonna look at you so many fucking ways sideways. Because if you think an adjudicated rapist, 34-time felon is interesting, who is abso-fucking-lutely on that motherfucking Epstein list, he all over that shit, then you really need to go out and touch so much grass. Like, you need to get under the fucking turf at this point.
Yeah, it just irritates me at this point because they're like, no, that's not his signature.
It fucking is. It absolutely is.
No matter how much you catch him in, he's just the type of person that just won't stop lying. Like, I could just imagine, like, before, well, I don't know, before he had money, but he seems like he would be like the type of boyfriend or husband, right? That you'll catch him red-handed with his pants down. And he'll be like, that's not what we were doing. I know that my pants was down by my drawers, but we was just talking.
Reggie, I know you were saying that facetiously, but here's the thing. He has cheated on all 3 of his wives. Including
I mean, yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying. I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying, at some point, my point is this, at some point, you have to let each lie go. When you caught, you caught. You feel me? But he won't let it go, no matter what kind of damning evidence. You listen, you could play back a tape of something he said, and he will tell you that that is not him. Like, that's the thing with him. He's
like,
crazy.
At some point, his lies are going to get so like crazy. He's going to be like, well, what actually happened was I was abducted by aliens, and they gave me a pet unicorn named Steven, and I rode Steven back to Earth, but then Steven died burning up in the atmosphere. And I'm just like, okay. And people are going to be like, yeah, he absolutely did that.
I just need him to stand on his word. Muttley, let me get your age and religion.
I'm 53. I'm a Christian.
Fact is, prayer doesn't do shit.
Prayer, I prayed to God about 2 weeks ago. He helped me find my keys.
Can you prove that?
Are you a troll?
No, I'm a Christian.
You're a troll.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that?
No, I'm spooky. I'm an atheist. I'm just joking around.
We can hear you smiling through the phone.
Okay. No, I don't believe in God. I've been an atheist for the last 12 years. I don't believe in God. I'm just joking around. Shit. I don't believe in talking snakes. I don't believe in talking donkeys. I don't believe that everything was created in 6 days. I'm just, nope.
That's fair.
I got 2 accounts. I got Spooky and I got Muttley because they keep taking down accounts.
What they do.
So, no, I'm an atheist. It's ridiculous. Nothing fails like prayer. I even got on my bumper sticker on my car. Nothing fails like prayer. Atheist Cats knows me.
Yep. Oh my God, jeez.
You guys, you figured me out right away. I was a troll. You figured that right away. That's crazy.
I mean, as soon as you said the car keys thing, man.
Okay.
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 I was gonna hold you to it.
Profile picture.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
was really just
I
Nick
still want to focus on the fact that Mr. said Trump was interesting and he's funny. I don't find anything that man says funny.
And Trump is a Christian. He's a Christian, but he got divorced 2 or 3
Quote
times.
unquote. Quote unquote.
Isn't Trump supposed to pray and forgive his enemies?
Yeah.
Right?
When you get caught in lies, that should be funny.
Yeah. There were over 30,000 lies they caught him in.
Yeah.
Like Ninth commandment. That shall not bear false
Here's
witness.
the thing. I want to point this out. I'm not sure. I'm not going to make a statement, but Mr. seems to be one of the types of people whose Trump's policies would affect the least. So of course he gets to go key, ha ha ha, Trump's so funny, when people whose lives are actually being affected by this and actually being hurt by this, we don't find it fucking funny.
No. Or
Have
are
you
there any
guys ever
Christians or
heard of,
Muslims up here right now or no?
Have you ever heard of
No.
pseudologia fantastica? Never admit to it, and it just harms everybody. The day, it's a narcissistic personality disorder. That's what it is.
He's always been a narcissist. Like even when
Yeah.
he was
Always.
and like the thing is people are like, oh well, like he can do better. It's like, no, you can't actually fix narcissism. You can't fix it.
No, I know. Yeah, I think you're correct.
I never thought about that. Yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah.
Like it's actually something that's a problem. Like you can mitigate things like depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders, like even like BPD and things like that. You cannot fix narcissistic.
There's all
personality
kinds of
disorders.
underlying, like mythomania, or whatever it's called.
Well, and
There's a
it's
bunch of
because-
terms.
But like you can't fix it because it's not a mental disorder. It's a personality disorder.
Yes, exactly. It's a personality
fix that.
disorder. You nailed it.
You can't fix that.
100%. And that's
The
why
Bible
it's a
forbids.
character flaw.
The Bible forbids smacks before outside of marriage. Trump had that.
Well,
He cheated on his wife.
Muttley, that's a typical Christian. Are you kidding?
Well, yeah,
Like,
and his life dictates that. I mean, that if that doesn't make you not a good human being, I mean, then what? I mean, just the
Mister,
basic
I have a
foundation of
genuine-
family.
I have a genuine question for Mr. in the comments because
Go
this
on a
week.
test drive.
Well, I have a genuine question for Mr. in the comments because this week and next week are going to be pretty fucking interesting considering.
Yeah, megalomania. I'm sorry, someone was correcting me in the chat.
But
You're right.
Considering that they are moments away from getting the 218 signatures they need to release the Epstein files, I'm not even going to say if, but when they release the Epstein files and you find out his name is all over that shit, will you still find him funny, Mister?
Trump is a great representation of Christianity.
Oh yeah, he's like the epitome of it.
Yep. Yeah, he'll pray and forgive his enemies. Yeah, he never lies.
Honestly, Muttley, and this is fucking true. When he was missing for a week, right? and then we found out he was alive. I had this bottle of whiskey that I literally got from Scotland. I visited from Scotland. I took it home with me. 15 years, age 15 years. And I was so fucking depressed. I'm just like, I was gonna save this for when the news broke that he was.
Yeah, me too. When Matthew whatever missed it, I was disappointed. I told my wife, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, isn't that horrible? He almost passed away. No, I don't wear a mask. I'm 57 years old.
I cracked open that bottle and had a good couple. Like I still have the rest of the bottle. The rest of the bottle is gonna be saved for when he goes. But I cracked open that bottle and I went, I'm sad. I'm gonna take
I was
the
hoping
edge.
he'd be gone. You know, I mean,
Same.
all a Christian wants to do is go to heaven, see Jesus. So why stay here on earth? I mean, if they honestly believe in heaven, Jesus, why do they here?
Well,
They don't really
Mr.
believe in it's
Mr. I
time.
really think, Mr.
Right?
I think you need to rephrase what you just said because you didn't use any commas and you.
Okay.
You said
Sorry.
the deed. Hold on, no, not you, Muttley. Said the deeds know the stuff happened funny. Do you mean that the stuff that happened to the kids was funny? You should probably reword that and with haste. Because that's sus. That's really sus how you said that. Like if you
Christians,
think
believers, come on up.
you think what happened to those kids is any way funny, I honestly think you need to be committed.
We need some Christians and Muslims up
In the
here.
comments. Instead of talking to us in the comments, come up here and talk to us.
He never does. He's a comment warrior.
Smile. There is no hell.
Smile, you're on candid camera. Oh yeah, there is no if chasing. He's in there. And the thing is it's basically already an admission because why would they be fighting so hard to not release the files? What reason?
Exactly.
Right. And did he not see the birthday book that everybody sent to Epstein?
Yeah. And again, every
Where
single
y'all got
Democrat
that from?
and every single Democrat went, release it. They've been having to pull teeth with these fucking Republicans. Because they know.
Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, it's obvious. It's everything on that is disgusting. And
Mr. You realize he has been accused of 34 felonies and was convicted, and he was accused of grape and was also found adjudicated.
Yeah.
He's been accused by multiple things, and they have held up.
Yeah, and then when he had a chance to give up his DNA, because they found male DNA on the victim's dress, what they were wearing. When
I hope he
happened,
means by held up. In
and-
other words, like he hasn't been he's been prosecuted, but he hasn't been
Yeah, because he wouldn't give up his
held
DNA.
accountable.
And again, Mr. Like, what does it matter that he's still president? Yes, we have an adjudicated rape